What's up, guys? We are live. So we have an epic round of speed dating for you today. We got my co-host Marcus Wolf, who's going to be giving feedback, which I think is going to be super beneficial. So instead of just hearing my opinion, you're going to hear two people's opinion. And then we have two lovely ladies. Aspen has already been on the channel before. She was on a few weeks ago. And then we got a newcomer, Clara Trinity. First time on the casting couch or the YouTube couch, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so you guys know the rules. We're going to be dropping the link. First come, first serve. Don't wait until the end. You get 5 minutes for the girls. The girls are going to give you honest feedback, and so will we afterwards. Yeah, that's basically it. Also, the don't be a little bitch rule is in effect. So that means that if you want to talk massive amounts of shit, you have to go on a speed date. Or if you're not willing to go on a speed date, then don't talk massive amounts of shit about other people. All right, cool. So, Claire, do you want to start off just giving a quick intro about yourself so people know who you are?
Hi, I'm Clara Trinity. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool. How do I introduce myself? Am I supposed to say like my age or something? Am I supposed to be like I'm 21 years old?
Tell us about your deepest, darkest fear? No, I'm just kidding. Just a quick introduction of like who you are, what you do. Like, yeah, just like a very brief. Like I would say, hi, my name is Alex. I'm a dating coach. This is my, whatever. I've been on YouTube for a while. Blah blah blah.
Okay. I'm Clara Trinity. I'm in the adult industry and I love to do porn.
All right, fair enough. Short and sweet. Okay, cool. And Aspen, let's just give you a quick intro as well for anyone who hasn't seen you the first time.
Hi, I'm Aspen, and I'm a full-time student while also doing social media on the side, mainly for fun.
Cool. Hell yeah. All right, cool. So let's bring on our first person. He's already here. Alex. Also good name.
How's it going?
Pretty good. Pretty good. So yeah, so who do you want to go on a date with? You can also do both girls.
I'll pick Aspen.
Okay. So I'm going to take me, Marcus, and Clara off. So you guys will all be backstage. They're going to go on a 5-minute date, and then we're going to come back. We're going to give them all feedback.
Hey, Aspen.
Hi, Alex. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
So you said you're a student. What are you studying?
I'm studying psychology.
Okay. Have you always wanted to study psychology?
Yeah, it's always been like a really big interest of mine, so I'm excited, and I really enjoy it, so that's a plus.
Yep.
Are you studying anything, or are you graduated?
I'm graduated. I'm 29, so I'm a trader, so
Okay.
Trade the markets. How much longer in school do you have left?
About 4 years. I just started, actually.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So what do you do for work?
I trade the markets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what do you like to do for fun?
I like shopping. Partying is a big one, like college kid life.
So, party girl.
Oh, yeah. Big party girl. What do you like to do for fun?
I'm big into sports. I played college tennis, and I've been going skiing every year since I was 6 years old.
Okay. Yeah, I like sports too, but I'm more in like the football, basketball, baseball.
Oh, I'll play anything. I love watching it. Do you watch football at all?
Yeah. Honestly, I like watching like college football, so Ohio State is like my favorite football team.
Is that where you're going to school right now?
No, I'm not going to Ohio State. It's a little too big.
Yeah, I get that. I was at a small college too.
Yeah, I feel like a smaller college is better.
Yeah, I like the atmosphere, and you get to know your professors really well. And
yeah, it feels more like one-on-one.
Yes, it's a lot nicer.
What's your favorite football team?
I'm gonna say probably the Falcons. So
Okay.
much heartbreak, a lot of years of heartbreak.
Yeah. I know. I'm a Browns fan for the NFL.
Okay, so you get it.
Oh yeah, heartbreak after heartbreak.
Quarterback after quarterback.
Mm-hmm. trade after trade, and it's horrible. You fall in love with a player, and then the next year they're gone.
Yep. Watch any baseball?
Yeah, I was a big Indians fan a couple years ago, but they traded all of my favorite players, so I'm not as big into it anymore.
Oh, yeah, the Indians were a good team.
hmm When they lost like Frankie Lindor and Santana, I kind of like dipped out.
Sorry, say it again.
When they lost Frankie Lindor and Santana, I kind of.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I get that. Yeah, they're good. The Braves, though.
All right. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to start off by asking the guy how well they did, and then we're going to get the girls' input. So, Alex, how would you rate this speed date 1 through 10, 10 being the best?
0.
Okay. At least he's honest. Aspen, would you go on a date with Alex?
No.
Okay. Not too surprised, but props for trying and props for going first. So let's start off giving him feedback. So we don't have to go in any specific order. Let's just start off with you, Aspen, since you're on the speed date, and then we'll go to Marcus, Trinity, and me.
So I definitely feel like instead of like thinking about what you're gonna say, like just like kind of go for it, like without like thinking too much through stuff, like the conversation can go a little bit smoother. So I feel like instead of like questioning whether you should say it and going back and forth, like you should just like go out and say it, because then the conversation will just start taking off.
Yeah, some of the times I try to think, and yeah, I'm trying to think of how to explain this. I like have something in the back of my head, but it was just, I just go for where should I go from? Should I go from try to lead into this subject or this subject? I don't want to sound like I'm completely all over the place, and it's just like.
So you work a very analytical job. I can tell you have a very analytical brain. You do analytical things all day,
Yes.
very logical things, and that's good. Being logical is very good for certain things, like what you do. It's very bad for other things, like
Yes,
dating.
it sucks for this.
Dating is actually the polar opposite. There's really not much logic involved, or very little logic involved in flirting. It's actually pure emotional. You're just in completely the wrong headspace. And how do you get in that right headspace? Well, that's a good question. I mean, really the best way to do it. Meditation can be a good start to just clear your brain, but also just practicing. So going out and talking to girl after girl. And then as you keep going, you get into a more and more of a like emotional fun state. That's really important, is to just kind of reset your brain that way. Also, just by trying to be like having some fun. I think that's also another good way, right? So for me, there's a lot of things I find funny. So, I might make a joke, right? Like, and that will kind of put me in a more like fun state, and that will kind of build on itself. So that's what I would say about that.
Because I know you said try to be more playful for this time, and I couldn't think of shit.
I mean, there's so many things you could do. You'd be like, oh, Aspen, look at you. You got like a complete back room. You're like the fucking person from the Matrix. Like, I don't know. You can make like a joke like that or something. I don't know. All right, let's go to Marcus.
What's up, Alex, man? So I've got a question, and I don't want it to be offended, but do you have some type of speech impediment at all, or are you just, when you get nervous, it's hard to get your words out?
When I get nervous, it's hard to get my words out.
Okay, that's fine then. That's easy to work on.
I have that happen to me. I've had that happen to me a bunch before, especially when I get nervous. I start to panic a little bit more, and this gets harder for me to think about what I'm going to say and
of course. Yeah, it's just a big nerves problem then, man. Is like what's hitting you right now, because you come on and you look and everyone feels really nervous, and then it makes Aspen it's hard for her to open up as well when it's like, and I really like the advice she gave. She said, like, if you just come out and said something, it'd feel more confident and it'd feel more natural. So I noticed at the very beginning, you had to think about asking her what she does for work. So if you just have like a rough list of things that you can ask a girl, so you started off with like, how are you? And then like, what do you do for work? So if you just came in and you didn't have to like look up and think, and you were just like, Aspen, how are you? She's like, good, how are you? Great. Hey, I'm curious, what do you do for work? just that, if you open with that, it's going to sound much more confident and you won't have to think about those first two things. You'll get a good response from Aspen and then it's going to feed back and you're going to feel a little bit more confident. So it's just going to take some time and exposure. But I think the first couple of things you can do is just have like 2 things prepared that you can say that's going to give you a little bit of confidence in that conversation. And then hopefully the rest will be able to carry once you see a good response.
Yep.
Cool. Right. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. It's hard coming on. So well done.
Let's go to Claire. Do you have any feedback?
I just agree with both of y'all. It was awkward and painful to watch. No offense, but it was cute.
I don't disagree.
It was like talking to your first crush kind of vibe. Like you were just very nervous. It was cute.
I would also say it felt like you were looking for her to lead the conversation, which women absolutely hate doing. It just felt like you were waiting for her. So, what should we talk about? Right?
So,
it's like
on my dates, on some of my dates that I've been on, that's what was I at times I can have decent conversations, but I panic on some of them.
Well, what's the worst thing that can happen, right? Like the worst case outcome.
I hate the awkward silences. It's just a feeling of I don't know.
Well, there's an element of a self-fulfilling prophecy that plays. Why don't you try to experiment instead of trying to like really succeed? Why don't you try to just like not give a shit about the outcome? In fact, why don't you try to fail? I'm not saying purposely make it awkward, but like try to like completely like absolutely not give a shit about how it goes. Like have zero attachment. If it gets super awkward, then like so be it. Like why don't you try that? Because I feel like you're just like making yourself super nervous and then you go into fight or flight and then you're shutting down. Right. So I think you'd be better off just doing a little bit of a mindset shift. And then you're going to prove it to yourself that like nothing bad can really happen if you're not, even if you don't have a good game, nothing bad happens.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. All right, Alex.
I appreciate it.
Take care.
Bye.
All right, cool. Who do we have next? Okay. Spicoli dropped off. Let's bring on Mass Stranger.
Give me a second. It's
okay.
I'm ready. I just want to, throw on the goodies. All right, 3, 2, 1. What's going on? Can I get Clara?
Sure. All right, let's see how this goes.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, I see you already like the look.
I do.
Yeah. What's your first thoughts? Let me see what you're thinking.
You look like a ninja, and you're hiding your identity.
Yeah, a ninja. I like that. Are you a big ninja fan?
I don't know. I guess so.
You guess so? You're kind of going like you've done some ninja role playing before. No? Not yet, at least, right?
Not yet, yes.
So outside of like your field work, what do you do for fun?
The same thing Aspen does. I like to party. I like to go shopping. I like to travel. Yeah, a lot.
Travel?
Yes.
You like to go to like expensive bars? Yeah?
Yes, I do. And you?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. There's this like really nice bar in Miami called Rosa Sky. You ever been?
No, I haven't.
It's pretty fancy. So wait, where are you from?
Yes, I'm from South Florida. Well, Fort Lauderdale. I used to live in Boca Raton, and then I moved down a little closer to Miami.
Yeah. Oh, so you're pretty much in Miami, right?
Yeah.
That's where the life of the party is. You got all the parties, the nice lights, right? Nice drinks.
Yes, I love it.
Are you a wine type of gal or what?
Yes, I love wine. I love beer. I love everything.
Everything. If it's alcohol, you love it.
Yes. I just had 2 Bloody Marys today.
Yeah? Oh, only 2? You should have a few more.
I should.
You can't get your day started unless you have a nice Bloody Mary.
Right?
Hey. So we're going to split a bottle of wine for our first date.
Okay. What's your favorite?
You're so excited. I love the energy. You're like, let's do it.
Because I love wine.
Yeah? Okay. What kind of wine? Like what tickles your fancy?
First.
Yeah?
Yeah. What do you like?
Rosé is good. Moscato is actually really good, honestly. If I were to go skinny dipping, like it would be after drinking Moscato.
Really?
Yeah. You've never tried?
No, I never tried skinny dipping after Moscato. but I do
To
love.
try it sometime.
Yeah, is that to
Of
see
course.
naked?
Yeah, well, at nighttime, yeah, because then I can put like my fucking sunglasses on and we can be two cool cats.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, it's pretty great. So, what are some like really good role plays you've done before? Outside of work or in work? You could do either or.
I like I don't really do role plays in my personal life, but I do it inside work. I like the stepdaughter role plays. They're my
Yeah, you like the stepdaughter? That's what we're gonna do. We're
I
gonna do a little
like
collab.
the other guys. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. So actually, I do like the sexy cop thing. That's what I do for my work.
Really?
Yeah. So that's you see the police uniform.
Uh-huh.
Not a full-on ninja. You just saw like the top part. You didn't know that I got this like shiny little badge, all this other stuff. But yeah, the step. What are you doing stuck in my dishwasher? I mean, I was about to say dishwasher. What are you doing stuck in my washing machine, stepdaughter? Imagine getting stuck in a dishwasher. Yeah, something would go wrong. Do you have like any good hobbies that interest you?
I like to read. I do
You
like
like to read?
Mm-hmm.
You like those like sappy romantic novels or like?
I like Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
The Big Short, right? Is that the Atomic Habits?
Did you see The Big Short, the movie?
Did you watch it with Christian Bale? I would.
It was a fucking great movie.
He's hot.
Yeah. She's like Christian Bale.
Atomic Habits is a great book. I love that book. Just a shout out for the chick. Atomic Habits by James Clear. Really good book. Okay. Mass Stranger. How would you rate this speed date?
I give it a 7.5.
Okay. Clara. So here's the question. I want you to be brutally honest. If you and Mass Stranger were in the same city, would you go on a date with him?
I would. Yeah, I would.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Do you have any feedback for him? Is there anything that he did that you liked, or is there anything you think he could have done better?
I like that he made me laugh and it was all about me. But it kind of was cute that it was like conversation. You kept asking and you were very considerate. Very nice.
I don't have any feedback that Greg hasn't heard a million times, so let's go to Marcus.
Yeah, I actually wish I saw a little bit more of the opposite, Clara. So I actually wish Mass Stranger got a chance to actually talk about himself just for a second to display some of who he is that you might find attractive. Because I think right here, the things that you did find attractive is that he was very outgoing. He was very like bubbly. He had some interesting conversation. He even like role played within the role play of the stepdaughter. So I think all that was great. I would have just liked him to shut the fuck up for a second when he like hinted at his job. And so you could ask him about that and he could maybe talk about it just a little bit more. But otherwise, I think it was really fucking good. So well done.
Noted.
Cool. Aspen, do you have anything?
Yeah, to go off what Marcus said, like I feel like the conversation was good, but also I wish like it would have been a two-sided conversation.
Yeah.
It was very like personally I like finding out more information about people instead of talking about myself. But yeah. I feel like it was good though. I feel like they had a little bit of chemistry, a little bit of flirtation going on.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. All right. Awesome. All right, sir. Thanks for coming on. Always good to see you.
Wait, hold up. The face reveal.
Oh, yeah. You can do the face reveal, sure.
I'm an actual human being.
Does the answer change?
Sexy man. Yeah.
She's like,
yeah, my hair's a little bit fucked, but other than that.
All right, cool, buddy. Thanks for coming on.
Peace.
I've been consistently getting those W's. All right, let's bring on Amari. Hey, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. Okay, who did you say that you want to go on today? You said Aspen?
Aspen.
All right, cool. I'm going to take everyone else off.
What's up, Aspen?
Nothing. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good.
I think he kind of said my name wrong. I think he said Amari. It's actually Amari.
Amari, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I've been watching his channel for a while, and he's great. But it's just that sometimes when people get my name wrong the first time, it's just I don't know. It's weird.
Do you have to correct people a lot?
Sometimes I would say it's like about 30% of the time.
Okay.
So you're in college, right?
Yeah, I'm in college.
Studying psychology?
Yeah. Are you in college as well?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm a junior going on becoming a senior.
Okay.
So yeah,
And what's your major?
theater.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't really do much besides my work because I got 2 jobs and school.
So what do you like to do for fun, or is it kind of just sleep?
I'm lazy, you know. I sleep and I just spend most of my time indoors.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I have a lot of fun. I go to parties. I have a ton of friends. You know, it's just a blast being me.
Yeah.
So, what do you like to do for fun?
Shopping for sure. I'm a big shopper, but sometimes I have buyer's remorse, so that sucks. But then I recently got into partying, obviously, like living the college life, and I found that to be fun. I like reading too,
What kind of books do you read?
romance.
Romance? Huh. You don't read any psychology?
I mean, for college, but not for fun.
Yeah, I read a lot of psychology books. Okay, but what romance book do you like? What's your favorite romance book?
I don't know if I could say I have a favorite. Like I enjoy so many of them, and they're all so different that I feel like I can't say I have a favorite.
Did you read Twilight?
No, I did not. I watched it though.
Okay, I didn't. I watched like one of the movies. I never read the books.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't read them.
yeah. Okay. Do you like fantasy at all?
I haven't gotten into it yet, but there's some books on TikTok that have been recommended that I've thought about reading, but I'm a little nervous to like dive into that world.
Hmm. What about crime? You don't like crime at all?
I do, but I'm not very good at reading it. I like watching like crime shows though.
Hmm.
What's your favorite like genre of movie?
I don't really have a favorite. I pretty much like everything, but I think the genres that I dislike, not dislike, but like the least are probably uh, horror and just romance. You know?
You don't like rom-com?
Nah, I mean, I did like Titanic when I was younger. You know,
Okay, that's a classic.
that is a classic. And I did like The Notebook, but
Mm.
I kind of outgrew them. So if I were to watch them again, I would think they're horror movies because they're just that terrible.
Yeah, I hate horror movies, specifically like the psychological thrillers. Like those really get in my head and I hate it.
Mm. You know this one show called Blacklist on Netflix?
I've heard it. I will not watch it.
You won't watch it? Why?
Cuz it's that psychological like
Uh,
for me like I being in psychology like I always look into like well why do they do it? Like and then like sometimes it like is like wow, people are that crazy in like the real world that they would actually do that. So then like I just start thinking about it more and more and more and it starts freaking me out.
Interesting.
All right. So Amari or Amari, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce your name. Amari.
Thank
How would you rate this date 1 through 10?
3 out of 10.
Okay. Aspen, would you go on a date with Amari?
I would say yes, but more platonically.
Okay. I like the honesty. What do you think you could have done better?
Maybe just a little bit more flirting. I feel like if you would have like flirted, it would have been a little bit better and it would have been shifted to more like romantically. But other than that, like I felt like the conversation was actually pretty good and it was flowing.
Okay. I actually didn't feel that. First of all, I would definitely not start off by correcting the way the girl says your name. I feel like that's just like irrelevant. If you're going to do it in a joking way, you're like, damn, girl, you just butchered my name. And then she'll be like, oh, what is it? You'd be like, Amari, right? So I would do it in a funny way, not in like I'm your teacher and you're just got a C- way.
That's actually what I was trying to do, but I guess it's just how I come off like serious. So sorry.
I would also not tell the girl that you don't like to do much, even if you were being sarcastic. It didn't. I wasn't able to pick up the sarcasm. So when you're being sarcastic, you have to change your tone of voice, right? You're like, oh, I don't do anything. I just sit around all day and just like fucking stare at my dog, right? Like you have to like really change your voice when you're trying to drive the point that you're being sarcastic, if that's indeed what you were trying to do. Also, I would say the biggest criticism I would have is the conversation was 100% logical, right? There was no playfulness, there was no flirting, there was no sexual tension, there was not even really any humor, right? And again, that's why The response is like, yeah, he's interesting, but we'll be just as friends, right? Because the girl's not feeling any emotion, she's not feeling any attraction or any sexual tension. So that will be the biggest thing. All right, let's go to Marcus.
Yeah. So I'm not going to attempt your name because I'll probably butcher it, but I feel like, are you usually sarcastic with your friends, like in your normal life, or with girls?
Sometimes.
Okay, because it felt like you tried injecting like humor and sarcasm throughout this, but because it was so serious, like no one got it. So it felt like you're being serious about your name. It felt like you're being serious that you're lazy and don't have any friends and don't do anything. Like all these things, like you mentioned once, like you think it's a horror movie. There was all throughout it, you're trying to be playful, flirty, fun, but because your tonality was just serious, everyone was like, oh, okay, like we don't know how to take him. And it was a little bit confusing. So I think if you are going to be sarcastic, just practice with your tonality, as Alex mentioned. So around your friends, yeah, be a little bit more sarcastic and maybe like judge their reactions and see if they actually know when you're being sarcastic and when you're not. And I think when you get that down and you can be a bit more playful with it, then if you were to do that into this date again, we'd all be like, oh, that's hilarious. You gave a shit for your name. Oh, it's hilarious. You're talking about living at home and not doing anything. But right now we all just believed you. So you're just going to have to work on the sarcasm.
Yeah. All right, let's go to Clara.
Yes, it felt like you were having a daughter-father conversation. It was kind of like, oh, he just yelled at her for not getting his name right. And then, yeah, that's what it felt like listening to. But it was cute. It was like best friend, or getting to know your friend.
Yeah, instead of being like the father-daughter, you want to be like the stepdaddy. The vibe you want to play more. All right, cool. Well, anyway, thank you, Amari. There we go. I got
Thank you
for coming on. Appreciate you, and we'll see you. We'll see you in the future. All right, let's bring on the next person. We got Sid. What up?
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. All right, so you said you want to go on with Clara because you already been on with
Yep.
Aspen.
Yes.
Everyone else up?
Hey, Clara, how's it going?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So I just got back from a trip. I had gone to South Carolina for like 4 days. So it was a great vacation. And now I'm back to square. What about you? Like, what did you do this past weekend?
I love that. I just came back from San Francisco. Well, I'm in Oklahoma now. And yeah, I went to San Francisco for my uncle's wedding, and then now I'm in Oklahoma for my dad's wedding. Not my father's wedding. It's his birthday.
Oh, so what do you prefer more, the Bay Area or Oklahoma? Like if you were to choose between both. Sorry?
Florida.
Florida. Oh, Florida. So
Mhm.
where in Florida? Like
South Florida.
Miami? Like, so you're a party girl, that means, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I love partying. I've been to Florida a couple of times, but mostly, Jacksonville, the northern area. I haven't been, south much. So yeah, for my birthday this year, I'm planning to go to Miami. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna get lit. So what is your way of getting lit, basically? What do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah, your definition of fun, basically.
My definition of fun. I
Yeah.
like traveling a lot. And I like when a guy buys me lots of stuff.
Oh, really?
Yes. What's your definition of fun?
So basically, like hanging out with friends at bars and stuff, and then even traveling. I love traveling as well.
Mhm.
So what was the last good trip that you had gone to? So this San Francisco won't be considered a trip since you went for your uncle's wedding. So yeah.
The last good trip, I would say in Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh,
I was in
Nashville.
September. Have you been?
Yeah, I just went there this past February. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So I was actually going to go there in December, but there was this winter storm going on because of which there was a power outage in Nashville. So we had to cancel it and postpone it all the way to February.
Aw, but it was fun, right?
It was fun. Yeah, but I was disappointed a little bit because I always heard that Nashville is like the dollar store Vegas.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but it didn't turn out to be like Vegas in any way. So I was like, damn.
Right.
Yeah. So now I want to up my game and go to Vegas once. Yeah. What about you? Have you been to Vegas before?
Yes, a bunch of times because I work over there.
Oh, you work over there.
Mhm.
Nice. So what do you usually do? Like, what's your job? Like, what do you do?
I'm in the adult industry.
Okay. So you work in Vegas.
Yes.
Okay, so when I come to Vegas, you're gonna have to show me around.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get lit. Totally.
Yeah, we're gonna drink
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah. So I'm 26, gonna turn 27. I haven't had that thing where I go to Vegas and have the same number of shots as my current birthday, my current age. So I'm gonna have 27 shots when I come there.
Yes. Are you gonna take it off my boobs too?
Yeah, totally, totally. And after I'm wasted, you're gonna have to handle me then.
So I had to take care of you. I have to be
Yeah,
deep
you're
and
gonna.
everything.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take care of me. Totally.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay, so that's a date then.
Oh, that's cool. Did you drink in Nashville?
Yeah, I did. I did. So there's this thing. I forgot what it's called. There's some specialty of Nashville that some moonshine or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tasted that, but I didn't like it at all. But then I found out that you have to, there's a specific thing that you like. Every people have different tastes and stuff. So I ended up tasting the wrong thing and it ruined my experience. So next time when I'm going to Nashville, I'm going to taste all of it and then choose one of them to drink.
Right. That's fine.
Yeah. What do you recommend in Nashville, like, to drink? It's like
I
stuff like
drink
that.
beer. When I'm in like in a southern state, I drink a lot of beer. Like I'm also from Mississippi, so I like to drink the beers, Jack and Coke, whiskey.
Oh, just beer and whiskey?
Mm-hmm. Very southern.
I gotta have to up your game.
All right.
Thanks.
All right. So,
Yeah.
Sid, how would you rate the speed date? Once we come-
I would say like around 5.5 to 6.
Okay, 6.9. All right. So, Clara, would you go on a date with Sid if you guys were in the same city?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, Sid.
It's okay.
Oh,
we
you're
like-
good. No problem. Yeah.
We like honesty. What do you think you could have done better?
I don't know. I loved our conversation. But I would never take care of you when you're drunk because I love to party and I get drunk as well. So yes.
Okay, no worries. Yeah.
The larger problem is that you were playing into the feminine role. That's the larger issue.
Oh.
You're going to show me around. You're going to take care of me, right? You're
Mhm.
basically playing into the feminine role, right? Which you don't want to do, even if you are being sarcastic. Like you don't want to play into that like that heavily. Do you have any other feedback, Clara?
That's all.
I mean, the biggest thing is, again, it's feedback I've told you a bazillion times, so it's not going to be anything new. You already know what I'm going to say. Very logical, right? It's conversations like it's not 100% logical. I'd say it's like 98.5% logical. So like I don't know. I mean, there's so many like openings for like flirting and humor.
Mhm.
Like when she said, for example, at the very beginning, she's like, "Oh, I'm in Oklahoma right now." I'm like, "Damn, a porn star in Oklahoma? Do they even have sex in Oklahoma?" Like I don't even know. Like.
Mhm.
I'll make a joke about that. I mean, yeah, so many things. Like, I think it was pretty obvious that she's like in the adult film industry, so I probably wouldn't have like asked her again.
Okay.
But even if I do, it'd be like adult film industry. I'd be like, oh, cool. I made a porno 10 years ago on my cell phone once, so we're basically do the same thing. I don't know, man. There's like so many chances for like
Okay. Yeah.
human vibing, but when it's just like purely logical, it's just like it's not gonna, lead to a good outcome. All right, let's go next to Marcus.
Yeah, what's up, Sid, man? You just need to slow down a little at the beginning. Because the first thing you came on, you said, I just came from this place 4 days, da, 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 da. And I was like,
Yeah.
what is going on? So if you just slow right down and you said, yeah, I'm doing great. I just got back from XYZ 4 days ago. Stop, give it some space. She's going to ask like, oh, what did you do there? What about it? But it's just so fast. And then the other thing, towards the end of the conversation, Clara's very like floaty, right? So she was like, are you going to take the shots off my boobs or whatever she said, right? And so at that point, I would have continued down that conversation, but it seems like you got a little bit like validated and a bit like giggly. And you really had to come off as more, I mean, she mentioned it before, I think Alex did, like the more stepdaddy vibe, right? Whereas when you're asking you to look after you, like you're going to be taking all these shots and then it's not an attractive look. Whereas if you take the more masculine role here, if you don't act all giggly when she gives you some validation, you're going to seem, a lot more masculine to this girl and it's going to be a lot more attractive. But yeah, otherwise it was okay, man.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Marcus. Yeah. I'll keep that in mind.
Marcus.
Yeah.
Aspen, do you have anything to add?
Not really, other than like obviously I went on a speed date with you the other day and I do feel like
Yeah.
you have improved. So I would say that's
thank you.
positive.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. All right, buddy. Thanks for coming on.
All
We'll
right.
see you next
See
time.
ya. Bye.
All right. Let's bring on the next person, which is Dixon. He has been waiting for a while. Yo, what's up, dude?
What's up, y'all?
Not much. So you said you want to go on a date with Aspen or who?
Yep, Aspen.
All right, cool. I'm gonna take everyone else off.
Hey, Aspen, how you doing?
Good. How are you? So, how do you say your name?
Dixon Diaz.
Okay.
How do you think you say it? Can you say it?
Probably not.
Yeah. What's the deal with your name? What's the 13 for?
Oh, that's my Instagram handle.
Okay. It doesn't mean you're 13 years old or anything like that.
No.
Good. Okay, that would be weird. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're safe. You're good.
Yeah. No, I'm fine with like the whole daddy-daughter thing, but 13 is a bit of a stretch even for me. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
13 is a little much.
Yeah, that's good to know. I'm actually 13, so.
Oh, okay. Good
I'm the jailbait here. So, what brings you on here tonight?
Alex DM'd me and said, "Hey, you want to be on the podcast?" And I said, "Sure."
And why do you want to be on the podcast?
I was on it a couple of weeks ago, maybe a week ago, and actually had a really good time. So I thought doing it again would be fun.
Okay, and okay, so this is kind of like a habitual thing for you. Every Tuesday, it's Aspen's podcast day.
Kind of. This is only my second one though, so.
Okay, this is my second one too. So we're popping second cherries here.
Oh yeah, we're about even.
Yeah, I know we're coordinating this pretty well together. So yeah, you're in college right now?
Yeah.
Doing psychology, I take it?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and how's that going?
It's going pretty good. I really enjoy it, so I feel like that's a plus.
Right, yeah.
Are you in college?
I am not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you work then?
I do.
Okay. What do you work?
I do digital marketing.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I kind of work from home. It's a pretty chill gig.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I get to work a bit during the day, do a little bit of podcasting, speed dating at night. It's a good life, good balance.
Oh yeah. You got
the bills coming in and the hoes coming in.
all on the same day.
It's all good. So yeah, so as a psychology student, have you encountered any interesting psychological types, on your podcasting journey?
For sure. I try to keep it to myself though, to not expose people.
Okay.
But sometimes I'm like, okay, definitely gonna stay away from that guy.
Right. Are you psychoanalyzing me right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Do tell.
Always analyzing everybody.
I'm curious to know.
Well, I'll never let you know. I can't let you know all my secrets.
Well, it's about me, so they're my secrets too.
Yeah, but
if I
let you know, then you're gonna start changing your personality, and I won't be able to tell.
What makes you think I change my personality just because you tell me what I'm doing?
Because you'll overcompensate.
Why would I overcompensate for something that's already perfect?
What's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear?
Or what's a weird phobia that you have?
Beans.
Beans?
Yeah, baked beans. Something about it just gets under my skin,
Was there any traumatizing thing that you had as a child with baked beans?
I don't think so. No, I just never really got into them, and the longer I stopped getting in, the longer I didn't get into them, the more disturbing they got. So I think I'm at a point of no return right now.
Yeah. You just can't.
No. Do you have any weird phobias?
Mine's stink bugs.
Stink bugs. That's not too weird. They're pretty nasty.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just they make me cringe on the inside. Ugh.
Yeah.
Freeze up. I hate them.
Yeah, I mean, looks like there's one right behind you right now.
No, there's not. I want to be able to smell it.
Yeah, there is. I can smell it through the screen.
I can walk into a room and tell you if there's a stink bug in there. I don't know. All it's a superpower.
Hey, trust me or not, you're the one dealing with it. So.
Yeah, I know. So what do you like to do for fun?
I've been, playing guitar for a little bit and teaching myself, some chords, some songs, some tunes. But yeah, that's something I do. I also, work out. Just got back from the gym just now. So yeah, I like to, keep my body fit, keep my, my fingers fit. Or that came out wrong, but
Yeah.
Multi-purpose activity.
All right. Cool. Dixon, how would you rate this date 1 through 10?
I'd give it a 6, 7.
All right. Aspen, would you go on a date with Dixon?
No.
Okay. What do you think you could have done better?
I felt like there was like a couple, like the silence obviously was like a really big one. I feel like a couple times it felt awkward, but other than that, it wasn't that bad. It was just like the awkwardness, I feel like.
Yeah, I have two. I just wrote down two things. Role play is great, but I would avoid any kind of underage related role play. Anything with pedophilia or whatever, that's the type of role play. Just stay away from that, unless like you really know the girl and it's like she knows that like that doesn't apply to you. So that's the role play I would totally stay away from on the first date. Literally, like anything else is fair game besides that. Honestly, also at times it felt like a debate rather than a speed date. You did kind of turn it around in the end, right? You made a joke out of it, so that was good. It wasn't terrible, but there were times where it felt a little bit too debatey. I do agree there was some awkward silences. I also do think that there could be more. It wasn't like you were purely logical. There was definitely some flirting in here. There was a little bit of humor. So we'll give you that. But I think you could amp it up and go harder on that and have even more flirting and even more sexual tension, right? So I think you're not 100% like purely logical platonic, but you're too far in that direction for my liking. All right, let's go to Markus.
All right, what's up, Dixon? Hey, I want to ask you a question, bro. What's one compliment you'd give Aspen?
I mean, looks like you take care of yourself. Skin's glowing, the hair is, freshly washed or conditioned. I don't know what you do, but it looks good.
Okay, I would have loved to see like a compliment in there, because I agree with Alex. Like sometimes it was like a little bit dull or a little bit maybe even like confrontational. Like there was a bit of awkward silence there. I think you can break it up with just a nice compliment to show some intent, to show that you're actually into it. And to be honest, even when you gave that compliment, you're kind of like shaking your head and like grabbing for something. If you just picked one of those things, like your skin's glowing, and just say it with some confidence and not worry about how she's going to react to you, I think it's really going to like shift that whole dynamic of the conversation. It's something simple like, Aspen, I'm just going to say your skin is fucking glowing. You look amazing, right? That's going to help her open up a little bit. She's going to be like more endearing towards you. And now all your jokes are going to feel more playful and you're going to feel a little bit more relaxed too. So I think something as simple as that, like if you're not sure what to do, like that huge awkward silence, you can just throw in a compliment and see how like the girl will respond to some validation like that. But otherwise, I like the playful energy. I agree with Alex. Try to avoid the pedophile jokes. But otherwise, it wasn't too bad, man.
Couldn't help it. The 13 was too. 13 was too triggering.
Yeah. All right. Well, maybe next time try think of something else.
It's all Aspen's fault for putting that behind her name. God damn it.
Yeah, exactly.
Aspen is a pedophile hunter. She hunts for a living. All right, let's go to Claire. What's your feedback?
Yeah, what made me laugh was after talking about the stink bug or whatever. What was your fear again? Sorry. I was reading bugs. Okay, yeah. And then it was like dead silence. And it was just like, okay. And you're like, so. And then you started off the conversation again. Yeah, that was awkward. But other than that, was cute to listen to. It was nice.
May I ask a question?
Yeah, of course.
I've heard, I don't know if it was you or someone else who said this, but like, I've heard somewhere that like if things get off, if the conversation dies down and there's like a pause, like it's sometimes good to like hold it and put pressure on the other person to start the conversation or to initiate or to break the tension, so to speak, to hold it. Or
certain situations, yeah, but not this early on in the process. That's more for like when you're already like back at your place and like things are like there's already like a good amount of interest and attraction, and that's when you would kind of utilize that. Not in the first 5 minutes, not even in the first 10 or 15 minutes.
Gotcha.
There needs to be a good amount of sexual tension established before you do that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was about to say that you want it to feel like sexual tension as opposed to awkward silence. That's the difference. And so then it felt like awkward silence. Later on, as Alex said, it's going to feel like sexual tension. That's kind of the difference.
Yeah, for sure. All right, buddy. Thanks for coming on.
All right. Thanks, guys. Take care.
Next one should be very, very interesting. Spicoli. What's up, dude? Yo.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Hi, Marcus. Hi, Alex. Hi, Aspen.
Hey,
and welcome aboard, Claire. Welcome aboard, Claire.
You have some feedback. Could you just quickly fix that?
Do I still have feedback now?
It seems no. Actually, now it's gone. Wait, no, it's still there.
Okay, why don't I do this? Let me go off, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Let me try to fix that. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Put somebody else first. I'll be back. Okay. I'll be back. Let me fix it.
All right, we'll see you in a bit. All right, let's bring on this guy. He wants to go on a double speed date. Should be interesting. What's up? All right, you want to go with both girls?
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Your audio shit too.
Yo.
Okay, that's a lot better. Yeah, you kind of have to talk into the microphone. All right, so I'm gonna take me and Marcus off then.
Wait. Hold on. I wanted to go with Marcus.
Yeah, I know. You make that joke every single time, but you want to go with
I wanted to go with Marcus. He's dating specialist.
So you want to come out of the closet? Like, is that what you're trying to do?
No, I'm not gay. I just want to argue with Marcus instead.
All right, well, we're not going to argue. You can either go on the speed date with the girls, or
Okay.
you can.
I'll take Aspen and Clara. Yeah. Yeah. What's up?
Hey.
What's up? Hey, Clara. I know who you are.
Yes, thank you.
Do you know who you are?
Of course, I do.
Who are you? Tell me.
I'm Clara Trinity.
From where?
The Hub.
Oh, okay.
Do you watch me?
Yeah, but I don't remember if I ever jerked off to you though. I can't
Really?
recall. But I know exactly who you are. I actually watched some of your videos. I had to research you again. Like I saw you before, but I was like, oh, because when Alex announced that you were the one of the girls, I was like, oh, let me go watch her again. Right before this, I seen some impressive shots. Yeah.
Do you know Aspen?
I've seen her before, but Aspen, do you know who I am?
Yeah, you're the guy who lit up the blunt right after I said I don't like.
Oh, that reminds me. Sorry.
Yeah, I was waiting.
I ran out of lighter fluid, so I got to use this lighter. Oh, hold on. I can do it. It's my left hand. Hold on. It's my left hand. I'm ready. Hold on. Hold on. I could do it. Trust me. It's my left hand. Ah. Okay. Hold on.
We are so unimpressed right now. Like, please just move on. Light the blunt up later.
Okay, okay, let me just do the right hand. Okay, I think I'm running out of lighter fluid. So, how you girls doing today?
I was doing good.
How are you doing?
Good.
When's the last time you did a shoot?
Last week.
Are you on OF? Do you do OF too?
Mm-hmm.
Do you do full content on there too?
Yes, I do.
Oh, like you do just like on the hub on OF?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I want to check it out.
Okay, go ahead.
Asher, how about you? Do you do that too?
OnlyFans?
Whoa! Well, what's the assumption here? I did not assume that.
Oh, I'm just asking a question. No, I don't do OnlyFans.
Do you do OnlyFans?
No.
Why not?
I just don't.
So I'm doing it right. There's something wrong. I think it broke. There's something broken about it. Okay, that's it. Okay. So, what do you guys want me to ask you? You guys want me to ask you something else?
Conversation would be appreciated.
What do you guys think about me?
Not good thoughts.
Why?
I feel like I don't even need to like go into it.
Clara, what do you think about me?
Very selfish.
Selfish? Why would you assume I'm selfish?
Not really selfish, but you haven't asked us you haven't asked Aspen what did you do today, or
Wow. So it's one of those I have to ask what you guys are doing today. I wanted to ask what I wanted to ask you guys. So Clara, so what do you think about how do I look like I could be with you?
I don't know.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Do you think you can be with me?
Not be with you, but you know.
Like,
what? You know what I'm talking about. Tell me what I'm talking about.
Are you talking about?
Do I look good in a position with you? Tell me.
What kind of position? I'm so confused.
So you're innocent? You're innocent?
Yes.
When I tell you in a position, you don't know what I'm talking about? Now it's all of a sudden what kind of position? Missionary? How about I say missionary?
Missionary? Yeah, thank you.
What category do you like? Tell me.
I like
what's your category? Let's see. Let me see if I could be in your category.
My category?
What do you like? What do you like to do as a professional? What do you like to do?
I like to go to the movies.
Oh.
Would you take me to the movies?
I'll take you anywhere you want. Aspen, you want to go to the movies too? You want to go with us?
No.
Why not?
Just no.
All right, that was
Yo, Alex, what the fuck, man? That's fucked up. You gave everybody like more time than me.
Anyway, so I'm not even gonna ask you how you thought the date went because I don't really give a shit. Let's just go straight to the girls. Aspen,
hey Marcus, how's it
going?
Would
Would you go on? I'm unmuting you. Okay, this guy's ultra annoying. Aspen, would you go on a date with this fine young gentleman?
Absolutely not. And I want to put on top of that, I'm really mad at you because I was blinking twice for help and you never once took me out of it.
I didn't see you, honestly.
I was like full on like.
Claire, would you go on a date with this dude?
No.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. So I have some notes, but I'll just let the ladies kick it off. What do you think he could have done better?
Do you want to go first, Clara?
I am very broad, so I'm just gonna say everything. Everything could have been better. You can go in depth.
It was not like number one, lighting up the blunt. Like it took him like the whole 5 minutes to get the lighter going. And I think did he eventually get it going? Okay, it looks like he did. He never asked us a question, and the only question he did ask us was asking us like, oh hey, like what question should I ask you? Like be better, do better. Like it was horrible. I felt like I was not only watching a train wreck, but I felt like I was in a train wreck.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the way you kind of mentally justify the cringe is just by putting on this like a little bit of a character. It's like, oh, it's not really me that's getting rejected; it's the shtick. The problem is that you're always going to get rejected because what you're doing is insanely cringe. Aside from like all the usual stuff, which is just don't be so cringe, don't just do everything you're doing. The one unique piece of advice I can offer you this time is I would never tell a porn girl that you watch her videos. Last thing you want to do is go in the
I do not care.
Friend. The last thing
I
you want
watch
to do
a lot of girls. Claire's not the only girl I watch.
I know, dude. I know you don't get laid. I know you have to watch porn. I get it.
Yes,
I'm new to him. All right. So you played into the customer frame to an insane degree, and she automatically put you in that category. This is one of those weirdos that just jerks off to my shit. This is not actually a guy I would have sex with, right? You have that category, Claire. This is just a weirdo who jerks off to my shit. Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Was he in that category?
I never did though. See, look, she was saying yes, but I never did. How would she say yes when I'm right here? I told you I never did.
All right. Anyway, let's go to Marcus next.
Yeah, bro. When you're trying to light the blunt and you got like low lighter fluid, just hold it upside down like this, and it will drop to the bottom. It's easier to light. Other than that, I don't think you're going to listen to any game advice. So, good luck.
All right, dude. Always a pleasure. He's probably gonna do what he always does, which is like just go on a massive like racist, like fucking crazy tangent in the private chat. So I look forward to that. All right, let's bring on the next person. Dennis, what's up?
Yo, what's up, Alex?
How you doing? Are you ready?
I'm chilling, yeah.
All right, cool. Who do you want to go with?
I don't know. You should pick.
You want me to pick for you? I don't know.
Yeah, they're both like beautiful, you know? Like, which one do you think I would get along with more?
I'm not sure. I would be. I think your personality is probably a little bit more in line with Clara's, but I could see. I
mean, they would both like me. You know, I'm cool. They would both like me, but who would like me more? You know.
So why don't you go on a double date with them?
I can try that, I guess.
Well, it's up to you, or just pick one.
I pick Claire.
Okay, there we go. I'm gonna take everyone.
Hi.
Hello, I'm Dennis.
Hi, Dennis. I'm Clara.
Clara. I go by like Dennis the Menace sometimes. Do you go like by anything?
Claire Bear. But that's what my agent calls me.
Like, what do you mean for like movies and acting?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I'm in the entertainment industry as well, actually.
That's cool. What do you do?
I do like illusions and stuff like that. Like, you know what manifestation is?
I do, but I feel like yours is more in depth.
All right. Just name any card in a deck of cards randomly.
Okay, like 7 diamonds.
7 of diamonds, you said? All right. Now, in manifestation, like, I believe that if you like think about something hard enough, you can actually make it a reality. What card did you say?
7 of diamonds. Ah, so cool. That is so cool.
Yeah, that's the kind of entertainment I do. Yeah, you should check out my YouTube channel. But
Okay.
what about you? I want to know about you.
It's easier for me to answer questions than talk about myself. So what do you want to know about?
Like, what are you into? What do you do?
Um,
Well, like, where are you at? Like, I'm in Chicago.
I'm in Oklahoma. Cool, Chicago.
Oklahoma City.
The Oklahoma State, but I'm in McAllister.
All right, for sure.
Have you
Have you ever been to Chicago?
I actually was there 2 weeks ago.
Oh, damn, really? I'm like a nightclub promoter. You should have hit me up.
That's so cool.
Did you go with like friends, or who did you go with?
No, I went for work. Do you know
What do you do for work?
The adult industry, Exotica. Do you know that Exotica?
Yeah, they just had like a convention in Chicago.
That I was there. That's cool.
Tell me about that. Like, I'm not too familiar with like all that. I prefer like in real life, you know, like real women, you know, like. But I don't know. I guess a lot of people like watching porn. I feel like it's kind of a sin, you know. It's definitely bad.
Really? Why is that?
I mean, if you're a successful man, like you really need to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a successful man is gonna be like watching that as opposed to having like a hot girl. You know what? So I don't know. I never got into it, you know, but whatever.
That's cool.
But are you big? Like, how big are you? Like millions of views?
I don't know. I don't even watch my own stuff. I just know I have videos released.
You make like your own. You like do all the management and stuff yourself, or do you have like a partner?
No, I do it by myself.
Oh wow, that's crazy. You should get someone smarter to help you with it. You know.
Are you calling me dumb?
No, I'm just saying there's always like smarter people that can help you and take you to the next level, you know?
That's true.
Like at any level, there's always especially in intelligence, you know?
Yes.
But are you like someone that learns from their mistakes, or like you read books, or what do you do?
Yes, I do read books. Do you read books?
There's like a bookshelf down there, but yeah. What's your favorite book?
I don't know what my favorite book is. I just like books about the stock market or anything that helps me grow personally, like personality wise. I don't know. But yeah, how about you?
I like books on success. like biographies are always good. I like self-development books. Like just some of the books I have around me. Turning Pro by Mel, but this is his better known book, The War of Art. And it just talks about like when you're an art, you probably know like when you're an artist and like you're trying to do stuff, you have like this hesitation not to, and he calls it like the resistance, you know, like knowing you should do something and you don't do it. He calls it the resistance, and he just like, it's a good book. You should read it.
Okay,
All right.
thank you. I
Dennis.
will look for the book.
How would you rate this date 1 through 10?
I don't know. It was okay. 4.
Okay. Clara, would you go on a date with Dennis if you were in the same city?
Sorry, Dennis.
What do you think? What do you think he could have done better?
I don't know. The conversation was pretty smooth, and the magic trick with the like card was cool. But it just got awkward towards the end, I guess. But the book was interesting. You explained the book was really good.
I have some book reviews on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, I feel like you were off today. It was either like you seemed like really tired or something, or really sleepy. So I felt like you didn't bring the usual energy that you do. So I know whatever it is, but you just felt like you were off today. I wouldn't tell a porn girl about your theories on porn. Like that's literally what they do for a living. It's kind of like telling a dating coach that you think dating is a scam. You know, it's like it's not going to probably make a good impression. I mean, you didn't do it too bad. You kind of did make a good point in the end, but I would just stay away from that. I would definitely not say get someone smarter to help you because it comes off as insulting. Even though you clarified at the end, I would just be careful with the wordage on that. Also, I think you have a tendency to go into like business mode on dates, where you start like you're like halfway between like trying to date the girl and trying to be her manager. You know, you didn't go all the way this time, but I feel like you have that tendency. And I'll just stay away from that. Like completely separate business and dating. Like for me, they're totally different. Like I have. Like the way I'm in business meetings is like so different than the way I am on dates. You should have that separation there because they're very different. All right, let's go next to Markus.
Yeah, what's up, Dennis? I kind of got the impression that like halfway through, you kind of had a stereotype of Clara, is what it felt like. Like it kind of felt like you were implying that she's like not intelligent. And I know you kind of clarified a little bit, but that's just the way it came off to me. And it's going to be super hard to like have a date or have a girl to find you interesting or be into you if that's how she feels. So again, I would have probably gone with like a compliment at some point because I agree with Alex. It did feel very non-sexual, platonic, and it came from your end. Like Clara's bubbly on all these dates, so you just have to match that a little bit and show a little bit of interest. In terms of the magic trick, I'm not a big fan. I think one of your biggest issues is going to be come off as like very mature because your look and demeanor tends to be a little bit young. So when you pull out the magic trick, I think some girls are going to see that as slightly immature. So I'd probably avoid that if I was you. But yeah, hopefully some of that feedback helps.
Markus, I actually used to say the same exact thing to him. I think I've changed my perspective on that a little bit because I used to say the same exact thing. Like, don't like do magic tricks on a date. It comes off very dancing monkey. Although, I don't know. I think my perspective has shifted because for two things. One is he's actually like pretty good at magic and it's pretty interesting. As long as he doesn't overdo it, I think it can be okay as long as it's in the right context, meaning like he's not just doing it out of nowhere. The girl's like asking him like, oh, what do you do? He's like, I do magic. She's like, oh, really? And then it's like, yeah, sure. So it's more of like he's doing it because the girl is like wants it rather than he's just doing it as a way to try to show off. So I don't know. That's kind of my thoughts. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe we can compromise on this, Dennis. And maybe what you do is say like, okay, think of a card. She tells you your card, and then keep having the conversation, and then right at the end, pull it out and be like, all right, here's your card. So at least that way, she's like open looped a little bit. She's thinking about it through the chat, and you kind of reveal it at the end. That might be a better play. To me, it just worked against you because like when you immediately come on, I'm thinking, okay, this guy looks young, right? And so when you do the magic trick, excuse me, it kind of fits that stereotype. So if you came on and you looked, a little bit more dominant, a little bit older, a little bit more mature, then I think it can compensate. It's okay. So maybe the compromise and do like a little bit of the trick at the start and then finish it off at the end. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe get some feedback off the girls as well and see what they think. Maybe they love it.
Yeah, the one last thing I would say on the magic thing is maybe try to find a way to make the girls earn it. Like, it's like, oh yeah, I do magic, right? And just be like, oh wow, like I don't know, let's try to do a little role play. All right, Clara, ask me what I do for work.
What do you do for work?
I do magic, Clara. I'm a magician.
That's cool.
What would you say next? Yeah, it's fun. Don't ask me for your magic trick though, okay? That's not until the third date.
Okay.
Like, almost like tease it out and then like kind of almost like make her earn it in a way. I don't know how you would do that in 5 minutes. I'd have to like kind of like think on that, like, because I feel like that's something that would take longer. But yeah, just food for thought.
Yeah, maybe ask for a card. Like, hey, think of a card in a deck of cards, right? She said 7 of hearts or whatever it was, and you're like, all right, fuck you, Clara. I'm not doing a magic trick. Okay, this is a speed date. All right, pay some attention. And then at the end, like, you pull out the 7, right? Like that could be, yeah, maybe a way you fuck with it a little bit.
Okay, cool. Let's go to Aspen next.
I just felt like overall, like I liked the magic trick. I thought it was like fun and like it kind of got me interested. But somewhere along the way, like I felt really bored and like he kind of lost like my attention. So I feel like trying to keep the conversation like light and fun would have helped.
Yeah, I do agree with that. All right, cool. Anyway, Dennis, always good to see you, buddy. We'll see you next time.
All right. Thank you for the advice. I appreciate it, and I'll think about it.
I'm still waiting for my Crampton sample, by the way.
Yeah, I got you. Nice meeting you, Claire.
All right,
nice meeting you. Bye.
He's a good dude. All right, let's bring on. Oh, Spicoli's back. All right, let's see if his audio works. Yo, Spicoli.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. How is that, Alex?
Yeah, that's a lot better. There's no feedback.
Okay.
All right. So, who do you want to go on date with?
Of course, Clara. But I want to say hi to Aspen. She's a nice lady.
All right,
but
cool.
I definitely want to go with Clara.
All right, cool. I'm gonna take everyone else off.
Yeah. All right.
Hi.
Marcus, bye. Marcus is already trying to cock block. Okay, Clara. Wow. First, I want to say thank you for coming on. The last adult worker that came on rage quit on us because one of the simps in the crowd made a stupid joke about her room being messy or some shit. But your room looks clean, and I just wanted to thank you. I want to ask you, are you more nervous doing this or making an adult movie? Which is more nerve-wracking for you? I'm just curious.
Everything is nerve-wracking to me.
Wow, look at that. Okay, now I want to make a point. I don't know if anybody else, I didn't watch the whole stream, but I don't know if anybody else even did research on you, but right before you came on, about an hour before, I decided to look up one of your movies just to see. I was curious. Guess which one I looked up? It was, I'll tell you. And then you can tell me if you remember it. I believe it was you and a guy named J Mac. You remember the movie you made with J Mac?
Yes, I know J Mac.
That was, whoa. First of all, I want to give you a shout out. And anybody who's watching this now or who's going to watch in the future, if you Google her name in J Mac, that is an excellent vid.
Oh.
To pleasure yourself. If guys are going to fap to a vid, I would recommend this one. Seriously, I have to tell you, that was,
Thank you.
I might even fap. Wait, hey, beautiful. I might even fap to it after the show. No, that was good. And I want to compliment you without sounding like a simp. I'm an older guy, so I'm not like these young soy boys. I could be your father. And I know you like older guys, so we could play any role. We could play, you're my stepdaughter, not my real daughter, but you can be my stepdaughter. We could travel, do it all, baby. But anyway, you know what would be really fun? If you and I, okay, let me ask you this. Let's say you and I hit it off. Would you, or let's say you went on a date with anybody else. Since you're in the business of meeting guys and, let's be honest, banging them right away, when you go on a date with a guy, when you want to be serious with the guy, you don't make the guy wait too long, do you? Like you wouldn't a guy you're interested in, you wouldn't string him along for more than 2-3 dates, would you? Knowing that you've been with a guy like J-Mac on the first meeting. I mean, how does that work? I'm just curious, baby.
Yeah, I actually do make the guy wait for a long time because I don't want a guy. Yeah, I don't want a guy to like me just because I do porn or just because of sex, So I make him wait for a long time.
Okay, so how long does he have to wait for?
Until
I'm
I
just
see that
curious.
he's really, really interested in me or like really likes me. And
Okay, but let's say okay, but do you feel like the guy at some point, if you're making him wait too long, he's going to say to you, he might get a little angry and say to you, look, you know I like you, and you've been with guys on the first meeting, and now you're making me wait. Do you think it might mess with the guy's head a little? You know, now the fact that you've been with a
Yeah,
porno star, like, yeah, go ahead and answer that. I don't care if you've been with a porno star like J-Mac, because you know what? You know what? He doesn't have that much bigger a penis than I do. His penis is not that much bigger than me, guys. And his penis looked a little too big. But can you tell me how do you tell guys, look, I did it with a porn dude that I first met, but I'm going to make you wait 2 weeks, 3 weeks for it. How does that gel with these guys? Can you explain that, beautiful?
because I explained it like it's a job. They're like my coworker, you know. I'm not really doing off camera. If I was doing off camera, that means I like you. Like it's very real, very intimate. On camera and for work, it's just, you know.
It's just set.
Yeah, it's just like acting.
Okay, so look at the logic there. It's kind of, I'm not used to that kind of logic, but is this your logic where if a guy really likes you and you know it's going to be intimate with him, romantic boyfriend, girlfriend romance, you make him wait. But for a guy that you're not interested in, like a guy like J-Mac, it's just business, you will bang him right away. Is that kind of how you look at it, sort of?
I just show up to work, I bang, I get paid, and I leave. That's how I see it. If I'm with a guy, you know, it's different.
That's kind of how I work too. I show up to work, I bang, I leave. All right, let's Spicoli, how would you rate this date 1 through 10?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm going to be straightforward. If I was going to date her, and if she liked me and I liked her, I'm not the kind of guy that you're going to make me wait 3, 4, 5 dates when you've plowed some dude like J-Mac. In fact, if you've plowed that dude on the first meeting, let's be honest, man. You're going to give me blue balls.
Hang on.
Right away.
Whoa,
Am I right or wrong, guys?
No tangents. Just answer. It's just give me a number 1 through 10. That's all.
Doesn't matter because I wouldn't date her anyway if she's going to string me. I'm refusing to date her if she's going to play that game. And it's just I'm being a man, putting my foot down, and I'm not going to stand for that bullshit from a 21-year-old that fucks dudes right off the bat but won't fuck me and string me along. No deal anyway. Sorry. I'm just being a man about it. I don't put up with that sim. That's cuckold shit. She knows it too. I don't
want to hear another tangent. All right, anyway. You can't answer a simple question. All right, Clara, I don't know whether it's even necessary for me to ask this question, but I will anyway. Would you go on a date with Spicoli?
No.
Would you have gone on a date with him before that tangent at the end?
Yeah, in a way I would have, because he was very nice at first, and then it was like, okay, he just wants to bang, or like, yeah, if he's jealous that that's what I do for work, or he can't accept it, then okay, it's his loss, or it's my loss.
Would have been more platonic or romantic date?
I don't know. I felt like it was very father-daughter vibe too. Well, not really.
Like in a good way or in a bad way?
In a good way. He was nice.
Okay.
Very
all right. So he blew it with that little tangent then. All right, so yeah.
So really. I'll take you on a trip and we'll bang like you and J-Mac did. I'll get your little JJ to squirt. I'll wait you.
I don't want to hear another tangent. Anyway, Clara, what feedback do you have for him?
Oh, it was nice talking to him. He used cute nicknames like baby, gorgeous or something. He said another one. And then he was like, but he just kept questioning about like my work, and I just didn't want to talk about it anymore. I was just like over it in a way, but we could have talked about something else.
Okay, so here's my feedback. I definitely like that. I don't know why guys do this. They like kind of like rage quit themselves before like the girl is even like so it's like kind of they're shooting themselves in the foot, and they always like try to justify it as like I'm just putting down my boundaries. But you know when a girl says she's not gonna, you're asking her a very general question. It's like, oh, how often are you gonna make me wait? She's not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna fuck you on the first date. Like what girl's gonna do that, right? She might actually fuck you on the first date if you're cool and you play it right. But you're not gonna get her to logically agree to that in front of 200 people. So that's just like. It's like, you know, like no girl's going to say that. Like, oh, yeah, I'll fuck you on the first date for sure. Or very few girls will. I definitely would also assume that like all porn girls bang on the first date. There's a big difference between like work and and pleasure. Like with work, they're getting paid money to do it. I mean, it's a little different. I've heard this from multiple porn girls I've interviewed that they're not like actually they don't typically don't fuck all guys on the first date, right? Some guys they will, right? But they're not like just fucking. It's not like it's at work. There's a difference between work and personal, or at least.
All right, I will wait 3 or 4 dates, but no more than 5 dates max. Is what I wait for.
All right. So also for the first 3 minutes, she literally didn't get a word in, so I would just probably not do that. And also, it seemed like at times you were more into J Mac than her. I feel like you were talking about him a lot. So that's all the feedback I have. All right, let's go to Marcus next.
Yeah, guys,
I agree.
jerk off to that J Mac vid. If you could, excuse me, Marcus, I want to give a plug. You guys that are going to spank it tonight, spank it to that J Mac vid of hers. Okay, sorry.
I'm not sure if you're in love with J Mac or very jealous of J Mac, but there's something going on with J Mac right now. Bro, what I'd keep in mind is it sounds like you got a bit like ego defensive around the whole waiting thing. And I think this is important for every guy to think about. You need to understand why the girl potentially might make you wait, right? Because I think all guys think like she's using me, she's manipulating me, she's fucking these other guys on the first date. I don't want to be a pussy. It's important to think about, but you need to, in Clara's case, right? She's a porn star. So you need to imagine there's going to be a lot of guys that meet her, find out she's a porn star, and just want to fuck her for that reason. And then it's like, okay, I've ticked off the token porn star, and now we're done. I don't want to see you again. So girls in this industry are going to be really careful about who they sleep with casually. And they don't want it to be just because I'm a token porn star and feel a little bit used because of that. So she's going to wait maybe a few dates to make sure that's not the case. So if that's why she's doing it, it's not because she's like stringing you along and doesn't give a fuck about you and thinks you're like a piece of shit. So be careful about like your ego getting hurt and realizing where a lot of these like theories of mine are coming from when it comes to the girl. But
okay, thank you, Marcus, for that. I appreciate the input. You articulated very well, because now when I look at it from that standpoint, yeah, it makes sense. If she's gonna, as long as she's not using me for foodie dates and stringing me along and friend zone me, you're right. It's cool. If she's friend zone me and she's just using me, then it's different. But I agree with you. You know, it's a job. She does it, and it just, you know, it is what it is. But thank you for articulating that, Marcus. I appreciate it.
All right, let's go to
Marcus, a big hand.
I was really disappointed with how the speed date went, because I speed dated Spicoli my first time, and I had a great time. He actually got a W from me. And I don't know, he went into this being like very abrasive and very like in your face. And I feel like he should have just like been a little bit more calm. Like, again, like you don't sit there and question Claire about her job. Like, nobody wants to talk about their job when they're not doing it. So I feel like it's just not something good to like talk about 24/7.
All right. Thank you, Aspen, for your input. Thank you, Marcus, for your input. Thank you, Clara, for showing up. Guys, if you're going to fap tonight, fap to her vid. I'm telling you guys, it's worth fapping to. I might even fap to it one day, but it's worth fapping to.
I would have never
figured. Big shout out. Thank you, Clara, for showing up.
Love it.
Thanks, Alex, for having me on. I don't mean, look, guys, there's an advantage to dating adult actresses because you already know they're good lovers because you've seen their movies. That's a big advantage, right, Clara? Yep. All right, thanks, ladies. I gotta get high now. I gotta smoke some weed.
All right, cool. All right, interesting. I knew that was gonna be interesting. All right, let's bring on Remy. What's up?
Yo.
What's going on? All right, you said you want to go with both girls, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm gonna take me.
Hi, I'm here because I saw you guys and I like talking to people online. You, Clara, you know what? Everybody's looking at you some type of way. You seem sweet. I see it. I swear it's in there. I know it's in there. And Aspen, no one wants to let you talk because you don't entertain that shit. So hang on, Aspen. Let me hear a little bit from you. I don't know what to say, but okay, you do something about psychology or something, right?
Yeah, so I'm a full-time student. I study psychology.
Okay. What are you trying?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you were talking. Oh, any other questions? Got it.
Yeah.
Where are you trying to go with that and stuff like that?
Well, after I get my master's, I want to continue with my doctorate and then become a childhood psychiatrist.
Dope. Childhood psychologist. Sick.
Are you getting a degree in school, or are you employed?
Employed. What a nice way to say I don't have a degree. Yeah. I'm employed.
Okay.
you know, I thought about like for the longest time I felt like, oh, like I want to do like a therapy or something like that. Like I want to be a therapist, and I kind of still do. I'm thinking like, man, maybe I can live a little more life. I got time to like finish a degree, all that. Okay, maybe I still can, and later in life. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I think it'd be super cool. Like, I like hearing about people, what they gotta say, their feelings, extrapolating on them, helping them process it inside, which I'm sure obviously you do too. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and ask Clara a couple
Yeah,
questions.
I'm about to move it to Clara.
Okay, okay.
I know. Where are you from?
I'm from Florida. And you?
Me too. Yeah, I'm in Orlando right now. 407. Let's go.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
really cool. I used to strip over there.
Really? Hang on. Is it what's it called?
Actually, in Cocoa Beach.
Cocoa Beach. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, the one with the steakhouse, Charles, or whatever. I don't know. I know there's one that they always talk about how good their steak is, and I always think they're full of fucking shit. Kind of like when people say they got Playboy for the articles. Y'all got anything to say? I don't know. I'm only one part of the bridge. What's up?
What are you drinking?
So I heard I was gonna be showing my face online, so I was like, you know what? Let me get a little bit loosened up, get some vodka and Diet Dr. Pepper. It's the go-to. You know how it is. When I'm at home, vodka, Diet Dr. Pepper.
That sounds
Yeah.
Sounds really good.
For sure.
So what do you do for work?
I drive for Amazon.
Okay.
Pretty chill. I had like a desk job, and honestly, I like left it. You know, I made like way more money, but honestly, I just left it because I was like, man, I like running around like a dog. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nice, it's free, outside, get a little sunburn, but I feel good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Yo, eject me, bro. We do not have chemistry, bro. Eject me, bro. It's not working,
Blink twice.
All right, that was interesting. I don't think you should have quit though. You should have pushed through the discomfort. But okay.
I could push through, but in real life, Alex, honestly, it's like I would be sitting here. I'd be like, honestly, like it's cool. There's a ton of people to talk to, bro. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to push shit.
Okay. All right. So, Clara, would you go on a date with Remy?
I actually would.
Interesting. Would it be romantic or platonic?
Probably not romantic. I don't know. Friends. We could be friends.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Aspen, what about you?
I would say no, but almost yes.
Okay. What do you think he could have done better to get into the yes category?
Just like number one, don't give up. Like just always keep going and keep pushing through. And then like number two, like when speed dating two girls, like try to get them both in the conversation. I know that sometimes it can be hard, but like starting off with like a topic that both of them can talk about, and then like everybody bouncing off of each other from there.
Cool.
All right, cool. Clara, do you have any feedback for him?
It was nice talking to you.
For sure, you too.
All right, Marcus, kick it off, my man.
Remy, why do you think you didn't have chemistry? Because that's why you quit at the end, right? You're like, we don't have chemistry.
Yeah,
Fuck it,
I was
if
just
the
thinking,
person, I'd date someone else.
Yeah, I was just kind of thinking, I'm like, yo, like, I don't know. Usually it's like a lot easier to talk to people, and I was like, kind of sitting here like.
Why do you think that is, though? Do you know why, or you're not sure?
I don't know, man. I just kind of come and talk and hang out, and I don't know, man.
Okay. I like your energy, man. You need to always like put the blame on yourself in these situations. So if you're not feeling like a sense of chemistry, you always need to ask yourself, like, what is my role in this, and can I improve it at all? Because Clara and Aspen, they're pretty fun, open goals, right? Like, there's a lot of guys in here that have had like interesting conversations. So I think you got to look at yourself and just think, what could I have done? And I think you kind of came off it a little bit like crazy, and the girls didn't know what to do with it. So if you're going to come off as crazy, you need to also lead the conversation. And I think your best part of that whole speed date was at the end where you said, all right, eject me out of here. Like, you're double blinking. That was pretty funny. And the girls liked it. If you're like, no, Alex, wait up. I'm only joking. So girls, and then you ask another question, I think you would have been fine. Like, even the girls said, like, you were very close to getting a date. So I don't think you should eject. Don't put the blame on external things. Like, blame yourself a little bit. Like, figure out, have the power, think what you can do better.
Bro, I'm all about agency. I get what you're saying, bro.
Well, then have it, man. Have it. Say there's no chemistry because I fucked up a little, and next time I'll fix it. So, well done.
Yeah, just the two things I have is like you are very positive and it's like kind of like a fun, but your energy is a bit scattered. You want to kind of be a little bit more grounded and dominant, like just a little. You're a little bit too much like all over the place. So that would be the first thing. Meditation could help with that. That's honestly the only way I know. But also always have like some backup questions. You don't have to make it so you never want to make it so the girls have to carry the combo. Women absolutely fucking can't stand that shit is when they have to carry the combo. That's literally like one of their fears on a day. It's like, oh, this guy's awkward. I have to carry. So just have a few backup questions so that the girl's not forced to carry the combo.
Word. Sounds good. Well, it was fun. Thanks, guys.
What up, bro?
All right, take care, buddy. All right, guys, we're gonna do a few more, and then Markus is actually gonna go on speed date. So make sure you guys watch until the very end. Don't exit out just yet to fap it to JMac videos because I know you guys are all thinking about doing that. Forget about Claire. It's all about the JMac. All right, let's bring on who's next? Medrano. What's up?
Hola, buenas tardes.
What's up, man?
Doing good. How are you guys?
Pretty good. All right, so who do you want to go on a date with?
I would like to take Aspen on a internet date.
All right, cool. Let's see.
So I noticed you're bilingual.
I'm actually trilingual.
Trilingual. What's the other one?
I speak French as well.
Oh, okay. Is that like self-taught or?
I spent a little bit of time in Belgium. I was actually trying to move there. So I lived in the southern part and I spent about 1.5 years trying to learn the language so I could survive there.
Okay.
Yeah. How about you? Do you know any languages?
No, I really want to learn Spanish and like be bilingual, but no, I'm just a basic white girl for right now.
A basic white girl. You know, when I looked at you, you kind of looked exotic. I wouldn't have imagined you being just a basic white girl.
That's the best compliment I ever have gotten. I love that.
You know, you kind of look Italian. That's when I first saw you. I was like, oh, she has this cute little Italian look to her. But I was wrong.
I've heard like Latina a couple times.
I guess what is her skin color? Is it like kind of not caramel, but like kind of?
I mean,
are you a little tan?
Yeah, I'm tan a little bit.
Yeah, where are you from?
Ohio.
Ohio. So that's a place that doesn't get that much sun, is it?
No, I love summer though.
Yeah. When you get to travel, where do you like to go to? If you want to go to a warm spot.
Oh, normally like Florida's like a big one, but I love a good like cruise, like the Bahamas is like a good one.
I think we should get you studying Spanish so I can take you to Mexico one day.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah? Do you like tacos?
I know a little bit, but not enough.
Un poquito?
Sí.
There you go.
Well, no habla español.
Muy bueno. Está bien. That's cute. So what is it that you do in Ohio then?
The basic Ohio things. You drive to the nearest Walmart and you walk around and you look at the corn on the way there.
That sounds super exciting.
Yeah, and then when you drive back, you watch and make sure that you don't hit any deer.
I was thinking, I was like, maybe after this internet date, I could take you to maybe, meet up in New York City, go down to, Philadelphia or something like that. But your idea, going to Walmart, sounds so much more better. I think that would probably
Walmart
be.
is elite.
Yeah. When you go to, so there's not much to do in Ohio, is what you're saying.
I mean, I think in big cities there is, but I'm kind of in like a smaller rural. I can never say that. Like a smaller like county, so there's really nothing. It's like just cornfield after cornfield.
Isn't like the biggest city in Ohio like Columbus? Is that in Ohio? Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's the capital.
Yeah, is that the place to go to? And is like the nearest city?
Yeah, that's the nearest city for me. It's definitely like the place.
Is that like, so let me ask you this. Are you more of a country girl or you're a city girl?
I'm a city girl stuck in the country.
Ah, okay. So if we would meet up in Columbus, then we'll have to take you to or if I meet you in Ohio, we'll take you to Columbus and head up to clubs over there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Aspen, do you know how to dance some Spanish music?
Um, possibly.
Possibly, like a
I
little
mean,
bachata, a little salsa.
I could salsa dance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you
Oh,
teach me?
yeah, absolutely. Of course, I would teach you. We're
Okay.
gonna make you into we're gonna take this basic white girl and change you into like the Latina girl that has been stuck inside you.
Perfect. Will you give me a cute Spanish nickname too? That I have no idea what it means.
I could call you Amor. That's what I've always called my girls.
Okay, don't tell me that.
No, you don't like Amor?
It needs to be special.
Amor is special. It means love. It's like
I
instead
know,
of
but
saying babe, it's like Amor.
yeah, but don't follow it up with. I call all my girls that.
All right. Let's try this again. Ask me again.
Will you call me a cute like Spanish nickname?
I got the best unique name that I could give you right now.
Oh, what is it?
It's Amor. It means love.
Ooh, perfect. I love that.
Much better?
Yeah, much better.
But you're going to have to call me Papi, all right?
Okay.
So, well, what is your plans after living in Ohio? Are you planning on just staying in Ohio? Because I heard you're doing psychology, right? Is that where you're?
Actually, I'm hoping to eventually move to Florida. I'm over Ohio weather. I would rather it just be warm all year round.
Yeah. Anywhere specifically in Florida?
Probably somewhere like more like towards the ocean. I don't really like inland.
So like, Orlando or, St. Petersburg or something like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So where do you live?
I live in Baltimore, so in Maryland, if you ever heard of that.
Okay, yeah.
But I've lived in like New York. I lived in PA. I lived in Jersey. I grew up in Baltimore, so this is the current spot for right now. But
all right, cool. All right, Medrano, how would you rate this day, 1 through 10?
I would say it was probably 6 or 7.
Okay, fair enough. Aspen, would you go on a date with Medrano?
Yeah.
Cool. Romantic or platonic?
Romantic.
Cool. You nailed it, man. You've gotten a lot better. I'm seeing the improvement for sure. You were able to build sexual tension. You were grounded. You kept the conversation going. You kept it lighthearted while at the same time having a little bit of like that I'm going to fuck the shit out of you intensity. So I think you did a great job this time. I don't know if Markus has anything to add to that.
Bruh, that was amazing. It was really fucking good. Yeah. And even the part that you fucked up with, which was when you said, "This is what I call all my girls," you just handled it perfectly when you were like, "Okay, look, redo, okay, ask me again," and it was kind of sexual, flirty. Dude, killed it. Well done, man.
Thank you. But did you guys think it was like a 6 out of 10 or?
Nah, bro, I would have rated it higher than that.
I appreciate it. Anything else you guys think I could have done better?
Oh man, you killed it.
Because I felt like I said 6 out of 10 because I felt like towards the end I'm like I might be running out where steam.
Towards the end, like once you get to those sexual topics and you like puppy and a Maury or whatever you'll say, like you want to continue that. Whereas it kind of felt like you're like, I don't know what to say. So anyway, and your tone kind of dropped and it went back to like a more steady topic. So yeah, I mean, you could have continued that, but honestly, man, you did really well.
When do you know when it like you've kind of like I guess like gone way too far? You like because that's what I was thinking. I was like, all right, am I dragging this too far? Should I change topic? Should I bring I guess the tension down a bit so I can bring it back up with a different conversation? Or how do I know when it's too long in that certain topic?
No, I think it was fine. I think that this was definitely your best performance that I've ever seen.
Cool, thanks. Well, appreciate it.
All right, buddy. Take care. See you later. All right, let's bring on maybe 2 or 3 more people. Let's do Stefan, conveniently camera off. What's up?
Wait, I'm taking a piss. But you know what? I mean, can you give me 5 seconds?
Sure. Let's take you off for a second. So we're gonna have to listen to him piss.
Love it. Do like
brutal honesty to the next level. I'm just jerking off to J-Mac right now, but give me like 30 seconds.
Oh man, I wonder how many extra searches that J-Mac video has now.
Oh, you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. All right, are you ready?
Yeah. No offense, but I'm not going to go with Alex or Markus.
That's okay. We don't feel
Just
that
Claire,
offended.
just Claire.
Okay.
I'm not going to do the 2-on-1 thing. I'm a beginner, so.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take
Claire Bear. Claire Bear, it's been a while. I haven't seen you on Disney in a while.
Disney?
Yeah, the Care Bears. That was like my favorite cartoon back in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
I used to watch it up until I was like 27, and then.
Aw. That's cute.
Yeah, no, they're fucking adorable. I used to watch them because like my mom like she passed when I was younger or whatever, so like I would always have teddy bears as a child or whatever. You know, I know it sounds like you know, emo or whatever, but
No, it doesn't. I completely like don't think that at all.
yeah. And I'm pro emo, so I don't know if you are, but I'm
You're-
pro emotional. I'm not afraid of being like expressive in front of women, so
Oh, I love that.
yeah.
Actually, it shows. Yes.
No, you seem like you like a lot of cute things, so that's what's up. Although a lot of the guys you called cute earlier, I don't know if I would agree, but that's a separate story. But you said you're from Mississippi, was that right? Or
Yes, I lived there for 2 years because I went to school there.
oh, okay. No, that's interesting because it's weird because like my grandfather's Filipino and he I'm from Philly and he was like born in Guam, but like he was in the Navy, so he moved around and stuff. But I guess like he must have loved black chicks or whatever because he ended up like sweeping my grandmom off her feet, and then they had really cute babies, and then my mom had me, so
So cute.
you
I love
yeah, she could have gave me more of the looks, but
I like the look. I see your profile picture.
oh yeah, no, it's mostly for my mom. Yeah, my dad gave me the height, so he did his part too. So I
How
thank my
tall?
parents.
Mhm.
I'm 6'3". My dad, yeah, he mogs me. My dad was like 6'2". And even like because he had me, he was like 49 or 50 when I was born. So like when I was a kid, he was hunched over. So like maybe when he was taller, I mean when he was younger, he may have been like 6'3" if he wasn't like hunched over a little bit. But yeah.
Still
But yeah,
tall.
he wasn't as cute as me. So I don't ever have to worry about you being one of those sugar babies who like cheats on their boyfriend with the father.
I would
Know.
never do that with you. You're super sweet. I love it.
No, thank you. I appreciate that because that girl did that to P. Diddy. She like screwed his son.
Yeah, that's just, I don't like people who cheat. That's
yeah.
actually one of my things. I don't like
Yeah, no, that's like one of my like I have non-negotiables. I have things that I prefer. Like I prefer a tall girl, but like, like 3 or 4 of my ex-girlfriends were like below 5'6". So obviously, if you're a great girl, I'm not gonna like disqualify you over like a bonus. But a non-negotiable, if you're like not principled, because like me, if you're like an ethically non-monogamous person up front, or you're like just a casual, like you're single and you're making that clear to people that you're dating, I have no problem, with that. So like whether you're monogamous, whether you're, in an open relationship, ethically, non-monogamous, polyamorous, whatever, like but yeah, cheating is a no-go for me. So
yes. I completely agree. I strongly agree. I do not like people who cheat. It's the worst. Have you ever been cheated on?
Not to my knowledge, no. And I'm not being cocky or anything. Like, I could see some of my exes, like after we broke up, if it wasn't too serious, we messed with other people right after. But to my knowledge, I've never been cheated on, like while I've been, with somebody or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
But I was gonna say, how old are you? Because like you seem mature, but you look like you look like you just got out of like college, like you're 21, 22 or something.
Yes, I wish you said younger, like 18, but yeah, I am 20.
Well, no, I didn't want to push it. I didn't, because I'm kind of old. I'm up there. I'm middle aged already. So
You're not old. How old are you?
I'm old enough to be your boyfriend, so that's pretty old.
Is it double my age?
No, it's I'm about to be 35, to be honest. I'm not even going to joke about it. I'll be honest.
That's so young.
Yeah, you don't have to lie to me. You don't
I'm
have
so
to.
serious. Like when you were 15 years old or 14 years old, I was born, and that's like the age gap is nothing.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, my farthest or my biggest gap so far was, I think, like my ex that just moved out. She's 26.
All right.
So that's like 8 years. So I think that's,
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Educated Tyrone. So how would you rate your speed date 1 through 10?
Oh, I forgot about the time limit thing. I didn't mean to ramble. I would have definitely been more concise. Based on considering I rambled, I would say still a 7. I would say if I would have gave her more, airtime or more space to talk, it probably would have been maybe 8.5. Because I feel like we were just scratching the surface.
Okay.
Yeah.
Claire, would you go on a date with Educated Tyrone?
Yes, I would.
Would it be a romantic date or platonic date?
Romantic.
Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Well, good job. I wasn't sure which way that was going to go.
Yeah,
honestly,
Claire, I smoked before real life dates too, so I hope that's not like a.
Okay. So what I was going to say is this: I feel like
Don't hate, Alex. Don't hate.
Kind of cognizant of what your issue is, and that's that you go on so many tangents. I would just like not go on tangents. Just let the girls like talk a little bit, and that would be, I think, a huge difference. It's just like I feel like the ratio was like you did like at least 85% of the talking. Right, it should be closer to like 50-50, if anything. So yeah, that's the feedback I have. Let's go next to Marcus.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I just want to talk about the mindset you have at the end about your age. Most women aren't going to mind a 35-year-old guy. Like as Clara said, she's like, that's young for her. She wants a very like mature, older guy. And that's going to be the case with a lot of women. Like I was surprised myself. Like I'm 32 now. Like girls actually prefer much older guys. So you don't have to be so worried about it. When you act insecure, that's what's unattractive. If you're like, yo, I'm over a decade older than you, Clara, I'm 35. She would have found that very attractive. So it's okay to be confident about your age. You're not like fucking 92. So you're sweet.
Don't you see how old I look, man? Come on. You guys are nice. I appreciate it.
It's just like a weird insecurity. Like at the end of the day, you're totally fine. Like no girl's thinking about that. Oh my God, he's 35. He's like a grandpa. Like the girls aren't having these thoughts. It's just like pure like male insecurities. And like you actually look fine for your age, in all honesty. No homo. All right, let's go to Aspen.
Yeah, I feel like what you guys said was pretty much. I feel like it was very logical. Like there wasn't really anything that was like flirtatious, really. So I feel like maybe having the conversation be a little bit more fun would have helped.
Yeah, I actually agree. All that advice was pretty spot on. What Aspen said, what Marcus said. The one thing I will say to what Marcus said, I haven't even dealt with this in real life because like for the last 3 to 4 years, every woman I've dated has been mid to late 20s. So age was never even a factor. Like, you know what I mean? I think Claire is the first, well, I forget how old she said she was, but like she's the first like chick below 23 that I've talked to in years. So I was nervous. Like Clara is beautiful. Like she's just like a nice mixture. Like her features are really prominent, but like they harmonize really well, but like
keep it concise.
Certain ones pop out.
Okay.
No, I don't get nervous. Alex knows I can get up here and talk all day, but Clara was the first person to
I know you can talk all day.
Super nervous.
You don't have to prove that to me. All right, buddy. Thanks for coming on.
Oh wait, does she have Instagram or something? Is that how we reach out after this?
Yeah, if she wants to.
No, I didn't look at your description in the stream. I literally just hit the pin.
Do you want to give me your Instagram, Claire?
Okay, it's Trinity X Clara.
Okay, cool. There we go.
Okay, I'll DM you. It'll be skill positions will be the name in the
Okay.
DM.
All right, dude. So many tangents, but otherwise, I feel like you'd be good if it wasn't for the tangents. All right, let's bring on. We're gonna do 2 more people, and then we'll go to Marcus. We're gonna bring on PD. He's been waiting for a while. Hello.
Yo, what's up? How's it going?
I'm just chilling. You said you want to go with Aspen?
Yeah, let's do Aspen.
All right, cool. Let me take a.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
Not bad. I cut myself actually like an hour ago.
Doing
I was
what?
dicing some onions. Yeah.
Were you
Nothing
making dinner?
Yeah, I was making dinner. I was
What'd you
making like tacos with beef and onion. Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty
okay.
riveting stuff. Yeah. No bodies or anything. So
That's good. No bodies are good.
how about you? How was your day? No blood today?
No
Or
blood.
maybe it's okay.
No.
So it's not that time of the month either. Got it.
Okay. Yeah, no bodies either.
Okay.
So,
Plus
but yeah.
1. What was the highlight though?
Of my day.
Yeah.
I went to the Mexican restaurant with my friend.
That was funner than this whole speed dating thing in front of 300 people.
There's 300 people out here right now.
Well, I mean, last time I checked, yeah.
No, I mean this was fun too, but I mean I consider this like I didn't account.
It's just
this.
nothing for you. This is just chill, walk in the park, daily routine. Yeah.
Well, it's not
But
daily, but
yeah. Where are you in? Like, where are you based out of?
Ohio. Where are you out of?
Ohio. Okay. I'm in the Bay. I'm in San Francisco.
Okay.
But when I think of Ohio, I think of like there's like Columbus, Cleveland, and like Cincinnati.
Mhm.
Are they like reasonable large cities? Is there like shit to do? Like, do they have nightlife?
Yeah, for sure. Like those 3 are like definitely like the biggest, like the top 3 big cities. Columbus is our capital, so obviously it's like got a lot to do. But
Okay, interesting. I would have thought the hot spot would have been like Cleveland because of like LeBron, and I guess there's more major sports teams. But
yeah, there is, but Columbus is like right center. So
gotcha. So when you go there, is there like, do you go out to those cities at all?
yeah, I go to Columbus the most just because it's closer to where I live. But yeah.
Okay. What? It sounds quite boring. I might have to bring you to the Bay.
I've never been, so I'd love to go.
I mean, the weather's nice.
Is it?
And there's like the weather's pretty nice. There's some like nightlife stuff, but the people kind of suck. Like, I don't really like the people here, so I'm trying to get out as soon as possible.
So you want to
There's
move?
Yeah, I want to move.
Do you know where you want to move to yet?
Yeah, New York.
Okay.
Long term, I love it there. I just vibe way better with the people in New York.
Okay. So what do you like to do during nightlife?
What do you mean? What
Well,
does
like-
anybody like to do during nightlife?
I don't know. What do you do during nightlife?
Just the usual, like hang out with friends, get drunk. It's like, I guess the way I look at nightlife, like it's socially acceptable to get a little wild.
Okay.
That's kind of like the, but yeah, you should come out here.
For sure. Are you gonna show me nightlife?
Yeah, I'll show you the nightlife. The nightlife is mostly dead, but there's some good spots. I'll show you what they are. Otherwise, it would be just as a tourist. I feel like nightlife would be by yourself. Like nightlife would not be great. So
Yeah, I feel like nightlife it has to be like with the right group of people.
yeah, definitely.
How many times do you think we've said nightlife so far?
It's a good question. I don't know. You've said it more than me.
I know. Maybe the chat has an answer.
Like, thinking about the chat. What do you like to do for fun? Let's get the boring date questions out of the way.
The same thing. Partying,
Nightlife?
shopping. Nightlife.
Yeah. Okay. But you said there's no nightlife scene, so like what do you do your partying at?
Like at friends' house. Sometimes I can snag a party in Columbus and go to that.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, time flies. I'm also cutting these near the end of like 4 minutes instead of 5 minutes, just because we got to get through a few more people before we wrap up. Okay, PD, how do you feel this day went, 1 through 10?
Like a 2 or 3. 3.
Okay. I like the honesty. Aspen, would you go on a date with PD?
I would say no. Almost yes, but no.
What do you think could have turned the almost yes into a straight up yes?
Just definitely like more relaxed conversation. Like I felt like it was very like boring and flat. Like having like a little bit of flirtiness, a little bit of jokes. Like just overall the conversation being a little bit more like entertaining.
Yeah, I feel like you were in your head a lot. You were kind of stuck and like you were kind of digging for what to say. The energy felt really, really low, but not like in the kind of Medrano way where the energy is lower, but it's like kind of intense. It was just like low as in like sleepy. Like I didn't really feel any kind of sexual tension. It just felt like two people who are forced in a room together. And it's like when I see my aunt at a family reunion, it's like, so yeah, work is good. You know, we're just like, we don't really want to talk to each other, but we have to. That's kind of what it felt like to me. Oh yeah, the kids, yeah, they're good. Yeah, still doing the dating coach thing. Yeah, helping dudes get laid. Yeah. So that's kind of my feedback. All right, let's go to Marcus.
So, man. So, Ped, I think in the beginning, your energy was okay, right? I like that you came in with this story about, getting cut or some shit, but I think you were speaking a little bit too fast and almost cutting Aspen off a little bit when you were saying it. And then you like spoke about periods, and I saw her like facepalm a little bit. So I like that you kind of came in with like this interesting story, a little bit of energy, but then as Alex said, it just all died down. And it was just kind of like, okay, fuck, like what boring questions am I going to ask? Whereas if you ask those same questions, but just with a little bit more enthusiasm, it's going to sound better, right? Like the girl's going to be more interested in those questions. So yeah, couple of things that I work on, but good work for jumping on.
What?
Yeah, man, I'm still working through. Like, it's just I get in my head a lot because I know there's a bunch of people watching. But it's good.
Yeah,
it's good practice for me.
Yeah,
100%. For sure.
Good work.
Cool, Clara. Do you have any feedback?
That was boring. No, I'm sorry. I wasn't really listening, but when I did, the funny one was, when you mentioned period, that was weird. But
no, that's all you caught conveniently.
Yes.
Cool. All right, cool. Anyway, thanks for coming on, buddy. We'll see you next time.
All right.
We're going to do 2 more 4-minute ones, and then we're going to start wrapping up. And then we're going to have Markus show his wrist. So let's go with Johnny first. Hey.
Yo, what the fuck is up, guys? How you doing?
Not fucking much, man. All right, so you said you want to go with Clara?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, let's take everyone else off. I'm going to keep it closer to 4-ish minutes, but if it's really going really good and I'm enjoying, I'll let it run to 5.
All right, thank you. What's up, Clara? How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. I had to come on. I was studying all day, and I was like, this will be a good study break just to hop on a date.
Yeah, for sure. So you don't burn out your like brain.
I'm so burnt out right now. I'm not gonna lie.
It's exam week.
Mm-hmm. You have exams right now?
I took my last one yesterday. But
yeah. What do you study?
Kinesiology.
Hey, that's what everyone thinks that I study, straight up.
Yeah, are you?
No, what the fuck? No, I don't study kinesiology. I'll give you one more guess, straight up. It's like the opposite. It's nerdy as fuck.
Okay, let me think of nerdy. Economics.
Yeah. Not too far off. No, that was a pretty good guess. I study mathematics, so
really,
that's cool. Nerdy, yeah. Like those numbers, I love them so much.
I love that. Yeah, I want to get my master's in that. That's cool.
In math?
Yeah.
You're lying, yo.
Yeah, I'm stupid in math, but I feel like that's a really cool thing to learn.
Wait, did I hear you wrong? You said you want to get your master's in math?
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Yeah, you're gonna have to stick by me.
For sure, for sure. I might learn.
What about you? Are you enjoying the stream?
I am. I'm just getting a little hangry. That's why I'm like, and I know there's ribs downstairs, so I'm like, I want some ribs right now. But
yeah, I was gonna offer you my customer appreciation pizza right now from Papa John's. It's got mushroom and chicken on it with cheesy stuffed crust. It's fucking delicious.
I love that.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to like make you even hungry.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm just me. I just get hungry easily because I have a very fast metabolism. but that's cool.
You
So
do?
you have how many more exams left?
Just one. It's the last one tomorrow at 12:40.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm in Indiana right now, or I think we're in the same time zone actually.
That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I'm in Oklahoma, so is that the same time zone?
Oh fuck! I thought you said you were in Fort Lauderdale.
That's where I live. But yeah.
No, I've never been to Oklahoma. Like, you got to show me a good time when I come.
There's like nothing over here, but
There's
yeah.
OKC, like the basketball team. I don't know if you're into basketball or not.
I like the Dallas Cowboys.
Close enough. That's almost basketball.
Cool. Basketball's cool.
Yeah, basketball's fun. I'm obsessed. I was gonna play for the school team here, Indiana University. I go to Indiana University for school. Yeah, you go to, is it Oklahoma State?
Oh no.
no.
I'm just gonna keep that anonymous where I go.
Okay, got it.
Well, I go to a really good school that has a good baseball team.
Yeah. All right. I'm searching that
Are
right
you
now.
gonna search all the baseball teams?
Yeah. Which one has the best one? We got a good baseball team too.
Nice.
Yeah, I want to come see baseball. What the fuck? We'll play some baseball actually.
Really? I'm
Yeah.
down. I love baseball.
Yeah. Can you catch? Because I'm a
Oh,
pitcher.
I can catch and throw.
Yeah, I just want you to catch. I can throw it really fast. So
Really?
hmm
That's
pretty
so
fucking
cool.
fast.
That's really cool. You love ball.
Yeah, I got some big hands. So
Nice.
yeah, I legit used to play baseball. No innuendo there. Like I played like all growing up, and I was pitcher and first base. So come see me. Come see me.
Yeah, I would if you were playing, and I would definitely watch you.
Yo, super family. We'll leave together looking hot as fuck. No lie. I feel like this is like what is it called? Not a kink, but like I don't know the word, like what people look for when they search damn near porn, but when they search like they like a certain type, like biracial people. Or are you biracial or no?
I am not. I'm full Filipino. And you?
You know, I am biracial.
Really?
Can you
What do
tell
you-
what I am by looking at me?
Well, you look Asian and Blasian. There you go. Is it?
Blasian.
What are you? No?
No, I'm black and white. I'm white.
Really? That's so cool.
Yeah, I got freckles and shit. Thank you, thank you. I've actually never been with a Filipino girl, so that would be a first time.
They're a lot of fun. All right, so Johnny, how would you rate this speed date 1 through 10?
Like 10. Was fun.
All right,
Yeah, it was
Clara,
very
would you
nice.
go on a date with Johnny?
Yeah, I would definitely go on a date. We probably could date in real life too.
That's what I'm saying, yo.
Look at that.
You're my type. I would definitely date you.
And you were saying you thought you would fail.
I know, but then I figured she was cool as fuck. So
You are cool as fuck. We vibe.
Look at that. Yo, Clara. So for the next one, the guy's gonna go with Aspen, so you can actually eat for 5 minutes while we roll the next one.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Sorry.
You're good. All right, so let's does anyone have any feedback for him? I don't really have anything that interesting. I think that I've told you all the feedback I had many times. So
yeah, it's very smooth. I think Clara was like super genuine through that chat and really enjoyed it. So I think you did well, man.
Thank you. I was genuine too. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm saying you brought it out of her. She was like very flirty and like playful in the last ones, which I thought was like just part of her bubbly vibe. This, it felt like she was generally attracted to you. So
Oh yeah, well, I'm attracted to her. Look at her. You ever come to Indiana, Clara? Or no?
What?
Have you ever been to Indiana before or no?
No, I've never been.
Well, now you got a reason to.
So smooth. Thank
Johnny's
you.
gonna take time from studying just for you.
Only a little bit. This exam is fucking important. I swear. Gotta get an A.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah. All right, cool. All right. Thanks for coming on, buddy. We'll see
Yeah,
you next
thank you. I was gonna say something to Marcus. I fucking cannot remember now. I'm pissed. But it's good to see you again, Marcus.
Yeah, good to see you, bro.
Yeah, peace.
All right, buddy. All right, so Clara, go eat. You got 5 minutes. I'm gonna bring on the next person. Hugh.
Hello.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Marcus, I see you smirking over there.
Hey, bro. I'm glad to see you, man. I'm looking forward to this.
Good to see you again.
All right, so you're gonna go on a date with
Yo,
Aspen.
you see it? You see it? Marcus, can you see it a little bit? See it growing in a little bit. I got that 7th grade Mexican boy mustache.
Looking sexy, man.
I'm almost to your length.
All right. Well, let's not get into much like flirting with Markus territory. Let's get into the actual game. All right. So you can flirt with him in the after show. All right. So let's get. So I'm gonna take everyone off, but you and Aspen. Let's see.
Oh, you choose for okay.
Yeah. So Clara can eat.
She has to get her sustenance.
Yeah, so you got a knife?
Yeah, I do. Oh, this thing?
Yeah, is that a butterfly knife or something?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I bought it at an antique shop when I went on vacation a couple days ago.
Oh, okay. Where'd you go on vacation?
Without doxing myself, I just went to a bigger city. Went to some metal concerts. It's actually very fun.
Oh, okay.
Do you listen to music in general?
A little bit, not really.
So at parties, you guys are just like you've got like white noise in the background, and you're just
Well, like at
holding your solo
parties.
cups and the.
At parties, yeah.
But not in the car. You just sit in silence.
In the car, yeah. But like at home and stuff, like no.
What about like to study and stuff? You don't listen to those like binaural frequency waves or anything like that?
I listen to like whatever Apple Music study beats is for the week.
I mean, that's what's your genre of music though? What do you connect with?
Whatever's on the radio. Mainly like pop.
Pop. Okay.
Yeah. Whatever's trending, really.
Yeah, so we would definitely not get along in terms of music. So we can cut that. But parties though.
Okay.
Have you ever been involved in a fight in a party? I got in a fight at one of the concerts I went to this weekend.
Why?
Well, it's hard to explain, but at metal concerts, there's a thing called moshing, where when like the beat drops, like the breakdown hits, everyone starts like swinging their hands everywhere and like running at each other and hitting each other full force. So that's how. And some dude socked me in the face, and then I took out my trusty,
And you stabbed him?
Yeah. It's safe to say he didn't hit me again.
So he hit you on accident and you stabbed him?
No, he hit me on purpose, and then I accidentally stabbed him.
Accidentally?
Yeah, it kind of like fell out of my pocket and like got its own legs, and yeah.
You know this is live, right? The FBI is going to come for you.
No. Okay, so you like partying. I've got that after hearing you the past couple dates. What else? Like a college girl, I know you do darties, you do parties, you study. But like, is that really it?
I like to read. I like to spend money. A lot of money.
You do know that that's not something that you should like say on a first date, because now that kind of makes me take a step back and like. You do know when people. Money. So what happens when we get married and then our money is pooled together, and you're entitled to my money and I'm entitled to your money? Then what?
Well, you won't have to worry about that because I'll be making 6 figures.
Oh, confidence! I like it.
Yeah.
6 figures from what?
From being a doctor.
A doctor. A doctor.
You've listened in to the past dates, haven't you?
Well, yeah. I have selective hearing.
Oh, okay.
Like a pill pushing doctor or a naturopath?
Not a pill pusher, no.
So a naturopath.
Yeah.
So you like to help people. You like to heal people.
So what do you do? Are you in college or employed?
No. I graduated. Nope, I'm not employed. As you can see, I live in a dark black box.
Is that your mom's basement?
I spend time. No, it's Alex's basement actually. He captured me a couple speed dates ago. He put me through some therapy so that my game would get better. I don't know.
Okay.
But I wanted to ask you a question about the doctor part. When was there like a moment, if you can imagine, back in your childhood? Was there a moment where something happened to you or you went through a certain situation where that like, just clicked in your brain and you were like, yeah, I want to become a doctor. I want to heal people?
Well, I mean, I've always been like interested in psychology and how like the brain works. And like after looking into it, I realized that like, I mean, 4 years, like you could be a counselor and a therapist, but I really wanted to be able to like prescribe medicine. So I'd have to become a doctor to prescribe medicine.
You said you weren't a pill pusher though.
Yeah, I'm not, but in some cases, like it is needed.
Yeah, fair enough. But there wasn't like a specific, like a relative that had something going on. You wanted to, you know, come to their aid and rescue them. It wasn't
No.
like that. Interesting.
So are you a big partier?
No.
Not at all?
We're like polar opposites in like music, partying. Like I'm kind
Opposites
of alone.
attract.
I'm kind of alone. Do they?
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to insinuate something here? I'm getting.
All right. Cool. What's wrong?
That was not 5 minutes.
Well, it's like 4 to 5 minutes. It was 4 to 5
Yeah,
minutes.
45.
What? Okay.
Oh,
Anyway,
sorry.
4 to 5 minutes. All right. Hugh,
Selective hearing.
It's okay. It's okay. How would you rate the speed date 1 through 10?
Well, after going through extensive game therapy with you, you know, I mean, 8.5. You know, it's good.
I like the positive thinking. All right, Aspen, would you go on a date with Hugh?
Yeah, I would.
Romantic or platonic?
Romantic.
Okay, you hesitated there for a second.
Yeah, so I'm kind of back and forth. Like, I feel like we had good banter, and like obviously like, the conversation like wasn't that bad. But I don't know. I feel like he's pretty cute, so I pushed him towards romantic.
Okay, so he was
more
like somewhere in
time.
the middle, but because of his quote unquote cuteness, which has not been confirmed by PWF, you'll push him towards the yes, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, I think you did better than you have done for the last few months. So I think that it was definitely one of your better performances. Well, not compared to your earlier ones, but compared to the last several months.
There have been a couple sprinkled in there that were pretty like rock solid, you know. Like,
if there are,
fossil
then
pants.
if there are, then I just don't remember. But I think you did. I would avoid talking about the stabbing thing, though. That's the only feedback I had. Even I know you're kidding. I know you're sarcastic, but some girls are just not gonna like pick up on the joke.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Marcus?
Yeah, man. I think it was fun vibe. It was smooth. I agree. Maybe don't talk about stabbing people. But no, otherwise it was good, man.
All right, cool, buddy. Claire, how are your ribs?
It's good. I can't even take a bite because I don't want to get the bed sheet dirty because it's all white. So I'm
Just
like,
get it dirty.
man.
Just get it super dirty.
So
all right, cool.
Do you have 10,000 thread Egyptian cotton by chance?
I don't know what that is.
Different type of bed sheet. All right, Hugh. Thanks for coming on, buddy. We'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Take care. I like that dude. All right. Now we're wrapping up that portion of the show. So now is the part where Marcus is going to do a speed date, and maybe I will if I feel like it. Marcus, who do you want to go with?
Let's go with Claire Bear.
I had a feeling you were going to pick her. I don't know why. I had a feeling. All right.
You know my type. That's why, my man.
I do. All right, I'm going to take everyone off. Oh, shit. Not you.
He's like, I'll take everyone off, but I'll stay. Claire Bear, how are we?
I'm good. How are you?
Amazing. Going well. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit jealous. I am. You got those ribs sitting there. I haven't eaten yet. I've woken up, come on stream, and now you're here with like a fucking plate full of ribs. So I'm a little bit jealous.
Broccoli.
Oh, fuck you. Okay. Fuck you. Yeah, she rubs in the block. And what are you drinking, by the way? Is that another Bloody Mary or what's going on there?
Just water. Yeah, with ice.
Okay, just water. You promise?
Yeah, I swear.
I don't believe you whatsoever. All right, that's fair. So you said you're Philo, is that right?
A filler?
Filipino.
Oh yes, I am Filipino.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Awesome.
like
You're like, what am I? Huh? No, I used to work back in the day before I do what I do now. I used to work as a nurse, and literally everyone I worked with was Filipino. So
yeah,
it's yeah, you can't get rid of you guys.
they love you, don't they? You were so
They
nice
do
to
actually.
them.
All of them called me uncle. I forget what the word is in the language,
Tito.
but everyone would call me.
Ninong
Yeah,
Tito.
there you go. Yeah, it's very like family vibe, right? Like everyone's like an uncle or auntie is what I felt like.
Right. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
All right, so
Where are you
tell me,
Hmm?
where am I from? You don't know?
Yeah, you have a nice
Have a guess.
accent.
Thank you very much. Where do you think it's from?
Australia.
Okay,
Sorry.
good guess. I swear to God, if you said England, I was gonna be so mad. I was like, "Fuck this girl. We'll just end the date right now." Yeah, I'm from Sydney, but I travel around quite a bit. I'll be in America in June. We'll be in Austin for a month. So
Oh, so you are from Australia.
yeah, I'm Australian. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well
I
done.
was like, oh my gosh, he's gonna say the UK and I'm gonna be like embarrassed. I couldn't tell
No,
the difference.
if you said, all right, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. If you said the UK, I would have been mad. Okay, I would have been very
Yeah.
upset. So I'm impressed. Good guess. Okay, well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll be in Austin in June. I'll be there for a month.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah. Have you been there before?
No, just Houston and Dallas.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's cool. What are you gonna
Yeah,
do?
What am I doing there? So I run a similar business to Alex. So I do like the dating coach side of things as well. And then I also have like a sex coaching side of the business. So I'm going to be doing some workshops there for that. So yeah, I'm actually interested. Like I guess we kind of do a similar thing in a way. So you're just doing porn, or are you escorting as well? OnlyFans? What you go?
Only
All of
fans,
the above.
all of that, all of the above, everything.
Okay. Yeah, perfect.
Stripping, everything.
Okay, and studying.
And studying. So
Okay, that's impressive. You remind me a little bit of, so I do a podcast, right? It's like a sex podcast here in Sydney. And so the girl that I do it with, she's also like a sex worker, does like everything as well. And it's funny, like her love language, the first thing she'll tell you is like when guys buy her things. So on one of the dates, you're like, what turns you on? You're like, what's fun is when guys buy me things. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you guys are the same.
Because it's sweet when you buy, like, I guess, you know, the 5 love languages, like gifts and words of affirmation, physical touch. Like, I think it's gifts. So when guys like buy me things, it's like, oh, you really are thinking about what I like, you know? Because then I don't have to buy it myself, you know? So it's like, oh.
What's the best gift anyone's ever gotten you?
A trip to the Bahamas on a yacht.
Okay, that's not
That
bad.
was-
It's
yeah,
not
that
bad. Okay, I feel like that's gonna be my love language too. Actually, I wouldn't mind a trip to the Bahamas. So if you're offering, I'm down. Let's go. We'll have a Bahamas trip. That'll be fun. So,
But I want to go to Australia. Yes.
you want to come to Australia? Have you not been?
Yeah. What?
Have you not been here? Have you not been to Australia before?
Never been.
Okay, fuck. You got to change that. It's amazing here.
I would have
And I
guessed.
think, to be honest, I think you would like the guys here.
Really, are they very playful
Yeah.
and flirty? I
There's-
like guys like
yeah,
that.
there's a lot of daddy vibes, right? Very playful, fun, and then there's some daddy vibes here. I think you'll enjoy it.
Okay,
Exactly.
I'm buying a plane ticket now.
Yeah. Just think like sexy accents, okay, half decent bodies, but then all the daddy vibes, right? They'll look after you, you know, they'll take care of little Claire Bear, right? You'll live it up here, okay? Fuck the Bahamas. Sydney's where it's at.
Right.
So tell me, you mentioned in one of the other dates about because I'm always interested in this. Like when we do our podcast and we're interviewing like porn stars, I'm always interested in like your sex life in the actual industry and then outside of it, right? So you said in the industry you do like a lot of, you know, daddy little girl shit, right? Like stepdaughter. What do you like outside of the industry? You like vanilla, or are they like kinks? Are you crazy? Like what are you into?
I like foreign guys. I love foreign
like
because
what?
foreign guys because like I used
foreign. Okay.
like I
I heard
said.
something else. Go for it.
Okay, I hope it was a good thing, but yeah, foreign guys because I used to only date like American guys because I obviously being in college and young, that's like you're used to that environment, you know. And then I moved to South Florida and I started getting exposed to like Hispanic guys, Russian guys, and other guys. And I was just like so turned on. And they can eat good. I've never seen other guys eat so good. They eat better than guys in the industry. So,
Damn, okay. They know what's up.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is, though? Why do you think the foreign guys are so good at eating compared to everyone else?
I don't know. Maybe because they like to pleasure the girl. Well, you're foreign, so I could imagine you eating me.
Oh yeah. Very true. Very true. No, I think a big part of it is there's like a certain amount of guys that really enjoy seeing the pleasure of women, right? Like there's some guys that just do it because they think they have to, and then there's some guys that eat pussy because they fucking love it, right? They just love seeing the girl like come over and over again. So I think like maybe the foreign guys you're meeting just have a passion for it. I think that's the important part, right?
Yeah, that's true. I love it.
Yeah, that's perfect. All right. So besides guys that are foreign, okay, tick, that love eating pussy, tick, okay, from Australia, tick. Is there anything else you typically like or look for in a guy?
Yeah, it was going good. I didn't want to cut it, but I want to keep it fair so other people can't like oh, he got extra 10 because he like. All right, Marcus. So same protocol. How would you rate this date for yourself?
Yeah, it was average. Like, as in, Clara did amazing. Clara's 10 out of 10 on this. But yeah, it was okay. It was all right.
All right, Clara. Final question. And be brutally honest. Don't feel like pressured. You have to say one thing or another. Would you go on a date with Marcus?
I would, but I feel like he wouldn't like going on a date with me, and I'll just be like, okay, I think my mom's calling me. I'll call you. Talk to you later.
No, I would. I'd love going on a date with you.
Marcus has been texting me love stories about you all day. He's like, Rosa red, that's Clara makes my balls blue. So I don't know. I'm running for shit.
I've been waiting this whole time to talk to you. Yeah, I've been like, when am I coming on? Like, what the fuck? Get rid of Johnny. So no.
All right, Clara. Final question: romantic or platonic?
Romantic.
Yeah, cool. I thought you did well. I mean, I don't really have any like criticism I can give you. Your style's a little bit different than mine, but that's not a bad thing. It's just like people have different styles, and there's more than one way to skin a cat. I think you do a good job of showing what like grounded dominance looks like. Just being very like calm, collected, not feeling the need to constantly talk a lot or even gesture max. Not even like relying on humor too much, which is probably something that I do, right? I go heavy on the humor. You just like keep it very, very chill, but there's that underlying sexual tension. So I thought you did a good job of that. Do the girls have any like feedback?
I thought it was really good. I felt like there was definitely that sexual tension coming through, and I felt like he did a good job of keeping it like not overly sexual, but also not like completely boring. So I feel like it was like a good mixture between like conversation and like sexual tension.
Okay, cool. Do you have any thoughts, Marcus?
Yeah, I'll need to look at it back. I think I may have been talking a little bit quickly at the beginning.
No, I don't think so.
Feel. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. It was fun. I'm always hard on myself, so I'm sure I'll find something when I look at it back. But that was great. Clara was a lot of fun. She's super open and bubbly and cool girl. So
I'm sure Ganster will find quite a few things.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, that's for sure.
All right, cool. The chat is saying I should go on a speed date, so fuck it, why not? I'm pretty underslept, but let's see what happens. I'm also going to pick Clara, not because you're not beautiful, Aspen. I just feel like me and Clara have a little bit more that we have in common. So yeah, I'll give myself 5 minutes, and let's see what happens. It's going to be the final finale of the night. All right, I'm going to take everyone else off. There we go. All right, finally, just the two of us.
It feels like the Bowser, you know, when you're going through each step, and then you're the boss Bowser.
The final boss that you have to conquer before you get the W. You know, saving the best for last as always. I want to actually ask you something no one has asked you, which is how you got into the adult industry.
Oh gosh, that's a really good question. I used to work at Hooters in Twin Peaks. And then one of my customers, she was a girl. She was like, I want to sit in her section because you know how we divide the sections, the tables. And my section wasn't like open because my section was already packed because I worked a double that day. So she sat in my section after people left with her boyfriend. And I was like, oh, great. This girl's going to be like really mean because girls who go to Hooters are the rudest. I don't know why they even show up with their boyfriend. Because
they're watching out for their boyfriend. They're like, they get jelly when the boyfriend is like showing you too much attention.
Right? But she was so nice. She was like, oh my gosh, you're very pretty. You have the body and the face to do, the adult industry.
And I was porn?
Yeah, and I was, basically that's what she said. And I was like kind of offended because, being a student, I'm just like, no, like that's bad. At the time I thought it was bad, but it's not bad. I just didn't want to do it, you know.
Clara,
And
you're
then-
so beautiful. I love your long hair. I can totally imagine you getting game banged by 5 black dudes.
Thank you. But I can't take it all. It's just too much.
Just
But,
too much.
yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Noted. All right, so go back to your story.
But yeah, and then she left her number and a big fat tip. And then like 2 weeks later, I was like, hey, it's the girl from Hooters. And then she sent me like, all the applications and then got in the industry. Flew to Florida.
I mean, you're a youngin. You're like what, 21?
Yeah, I'm 21 and I started when I just turned 19 or 18, 19.
So you've been at it for 2 years.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna be my 3rd year, October.
Yeah, that's very similar to my story, actually.
Really? How did you do it? How did you get in?
This is crazy. So I went on a Tinder date, right? And then I hooked up with this girl, and it turns out she did OnlyFans. So I was like, you know what? Me being the kind human being that I am, I will do a video with you. And that was like 4 years ago. So clearly I'm like a big part of the industry, obviously.
That's so cool. I love that. That is
Yeah.
really yes, we need your penis. We need them because it doesn't sell, you know. They don't want to see me fingering myself.
I know. I'm needed. You know, it's a cause that I'm fighting for. I'm pretty happy with my career right now, you know, being a YouTuber and dating coach, but I'm willing to sacrifice for the greater cause. You know what I mean, Clara?
Yes, I do.
I'm willing to do it. So you also said something earlier, which is that you prefer foreign guys. Is that true?
Yes.
What's your favorite type of foreign guy?
If I say it's gonna be so obvious who got me in here.
Is it Russian?
Yes.
Oh shit. Well, this is a very funny coincidence because it just so happens that I was born in Russia.
Really?
Yeah, I speak Russian. I moved when I was 7.
Okay, so
Yep.
do you want to come to my hotel room now and eat
Буду
some
там
ribs?
я буду там через 5 минут, не волнуйся. Я приду прямо сейчас, очень хорошо все будет. Are you turned on by the Russian language or just the concept of like the culture?
Everything. Everything. I
Okay.
have a tattoo in Russian. Well,
Oh, let's see. Hell yeah. Do you have a lot of tats?
I do. I do have a lot of tats.
Cool. I have a few. Do you speak Tagalog?
I do.
Really? Say something. Say something sexy in Tagalog.
I don't know what's sexy because Russian is sexy and so is French. But
Russian
don't
is
think-
not sexy. It just sounds very angry. It's kind of like German, but you can make anything sexy.
What do you want me to say?
Say, you're my favorite Russian guy, daddy. I don't know, whatever.
Ikaw yung paboritong kong papi.
Oh shit, Poppy. That's like Spanish, right?
Uh-huh.
Because it was settled by Spanish people. So okay, so there's like overlap in the language.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
It's cool.
We should just speak to each other in different languages where we don't understand each other. I'll speak to you in Russian, and you answer back based on what you think I'm saying in Tagalog, and we won't understand each other at all. But it'll be like super fucking hot.
That is hot.
That's a genre that has not been tried. You know, like fucking poor communication, porn.
Yes. No, I like that you said that because I've been telling people that speak other languages, let's like try to communicate in our language and then not really know what we're saying. And they're like, that's stupid. But I can't believe you actually said that. I'm so mind blown.
What's that? You want me to put it in the butt? No. Yeah, good times. So aside from the like the Russian guys, what other types of guys are you attracted to? Not like culturally, but more of like personality traits or looks or whatever.
Oh yeah. Okay. This is where it gets a little in depth. I like
Going deep. Go very deep.
yeah, now we're going deep. I like guys who are like has this sweet face, like the sweet innocent face, and I like facial hair. I do like facial hair. You know, the sweet, good-looking face, and I like a guy who smells good because I like to. It attracts me, makes me want to actually do physical things, physical touch with them. because I'm not a physical touch person.
All right, fine, Clara. I'll take a shower. You drive a hard. I haven't taken a shower for years. You know, I was kind of had a no shower policy, but for you, you know, because you speak Tagalog and you got some ribs, I'll do it. I'm willing to make that sacrifice. I will take a shower. I will not use soap though. Okay, and that's non-negotiable.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, I mean, I have the facial hair. I don't know if I have a sweet face though. Not many people have told me I have a sweet face. You have more of a sweet face, if anything.
I feel like I'm ugly. I have an ugly face, especially
not
with
at all. You have a very like you look very like you have like a very innocent face, if anything, which is ironic given your career.
Thank you.
It's like almost like this is the last girl you expect to do porn.
Basically.
Oh, this is studies all day and goes home and drinks tea. Meanwhile, it's just like fucking like a triple gangbang and shit with some Russian guy. Yeah.
That's funny.
I think I've given myself too much time. So sorry guys. I just was having too much fun with little Clara. Let's bring everyone back. All right. So hey Alex, how do you think that date went? I thought it was pretty good. I would give it a I don't know, 8 out of 10. I mean, there's always room for improvement, but I thought I did fine. Clara, and just be brutally honest, you won't hurt my feelings. Would you go on a date with me?
Yes, of course. You can put a ring on it now. Let's go.
Would it be a romantic or platonic date?
Romantic.
Hell yeah. All right, cool. So me and Marcus both got the W's. That's pretty epic. Took ties to the time. Yeah, I literally, Marcus, do you know how long it took? Because I was literally like so in the moment. I wasn't paying attention at the time, as corny as that sounds.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure. I went to get food, so I don't know. It didn't seem too long though.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I lost track of time, but let me know in the chat how long it took. I don't know. I wasn't trying to take longer. Just like have fun with it. I don't know. Do you girls have any like thoughts for me and Marcus? Like anything you think we can improve on? I mean, we're always open to feedback.
Definitely speak in another language. For me, that's like the biggest turn on ever. Like I don't even know if it's like I don't even care if I can understand a language or if it's even a language. Just like it's just great.
You know what's funny? When I was like growing up, I moved to America in like like the late 90s, right? So like back then there was still a little bit of like that Soviet scare or whatever. The Cold War had just ended like 6 years ago. And I was like constantly made fun of for being Russian, right? Like I was called a Russian spy or like that, like whatever type of shit. And I was really self-conscious about the fact that I spoke Russian. I was really self-conscious about it for a while. I thought it was a turnoff. And then as I started like actually like fucking getting laid, it was just like girl after girl. And I was like, oh, it's actually really sexy. I was like, no way. It's so weird. Like I was never speak Russian. And then I just had those experiences. I was like, you know what? Something that I saw as something that was a negative is actually a positive. So that's very interesting how like just like I don't know, different perspective can change how you see something. Because I used to think the fact that I spoke Russian was a negative, right? But now I think it's a positive, obviously. Do you have any notes or thoughts for me, Clara?
No, you were just very nice and kind and polite. That was all like that was all like the same word, just the same definition with different words. I don't know why I said it like that, but yeah, you were very nice to talk to.
Cool.
But I did want to know more about you too, but I guess you were just very interested in knowing about me. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I generally like I talked a little bit about myself. Generally, I try to when I'm on a date I feel like girls say they want to hear about you and they might like once they like you, but if a girl doesn't like you yet, like she doesn't really care, like she's like, all right, whatever, right? It's just like still like kind of a random dude at the end of the day. So I think it's like I try to talk a little bit more about like the girl and things we can relate about, and also just like I like to use what I call the we frame, which is like you talk about both of you, right? Both of you as a unit. So you saw that I did that like relentlessly throughout the date. So but yeah, talking about yourself a little bit I think is good, but it shouldn't just be like just nonstop talking about yourself. But yeah, I feel you. All right, so let's do closing thoughts and plugs. So Clara, where can people find you?
On my Instagram, Trinity X Clara. My Twitter is Trinity_Clara. And that's
Awesome.
it.
Cool. Check it out, Clara, because that's how you will find J-Mac, and he's the one you really want to You know what's funny? I've interviewed quite a few porn girls, believe it or not, on my channel, and every single girl says really positive things about that dude.
Says positive what?
Every girl that I've ever interviewed has said really positive things about this dude J-Mac. I don't really know, I don't know who he is. I never watched this, but everyone says really good things. He seems like a really good person from every girl.
Yeah, he's nice. He's really good. And he
Doesn't he?
Yeah.
Doesn't he have a family though, right? Or
Hmm?
Doesn't he have a family?
Yeah, he has a family. That's why I guess he strictly does business work and then go home. That's why it's nice.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is what Spicoli was confused about. I've just interviewed enough porn girls that I know that it's not just because you fuck a guy at work within 5 minutes doesn't mean you're gonna fuck a random guy off the street in 5 minutes. It's there's that separation that you guys have between work and play, right?
Right.
Yeah. I think that just comes with just talking to porn girls. Okay, Aspen, where can people find you?
So my Instagram is 13.aspen. It's my name. And then on TikTok, it's Aspen Hatfield 13.
Awesome. Marcus, let's plug your channel.
Yep, Ultimate Man Project. You can check out our stuff there.
Yeah, guys, definitely subscribe. Well, in addition to subscribing to the ladies, subscribe to Ultimate Man Project. I was actually on there, what was it, 2 days ago, right, Marcus?
Yep. Yeah, a couple days ago.
Yeah. And it was a funny little debate with Ganstar. So if you want to see your brain just rot slowly 1 minute at a time, then you definitely want to check that out. Oh, actually, this is a good question I think we should answer. Ask who stood out to them and did the best.
I don't know.
I like the guy you were talking to, the one that knows 3 languages. He stood out a lot.
Yeah, he was pretty cool. I liked him.
Yeah, he stood out.
Oh, Medrano. Yeah, he did really good today.
Yeah.
Really, really.
What about you, Clara?
I like the last guy. I think it was the last guy. The
Johnny.
one that was calling me. Which one?
Well, I was the last guy, so.
Well, yeah, sorry. Well, yeah, you two, but the one that's not in this.
Johnny, I think you're talking about.
John, yeah, the Care Bear guy that didn't want to show his face.
Oh,
that was
that's what I'm thinking
Stefan. Really? You thought Stefan was in the top?
Yeah, I thought he was cool. Wait, actually, no, I liked. Okay, maybe I like all of them. Not maybe. No, I like the guy that lives in Indiana. Is those 2 different people? Are those 2 different people? Yeah, I think those are 2 different people.
I felt like you were vibing the best with either Greg or Johnny, excluding me or me and Marcus. I felt like you were vibing the most with those 2. I mean, I could be wrong. That was just my observation.
I can't picture their faces right now.
Greg was the one with the mask, and Johnny was the last one.
The baseball guy.
The studying guy.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I feel like Johnny was he was a good one.
Right.
Yeah, Johnny's very solid and consistent. Yo, actually, I forgot to ask this question, but Marcus, do you have any feedback for me? You can just tell me whatever. If you thought I sucked, I'll take it.
No. I liked that you fit into the archetype of who she likes. So she likes someone that's sweet, funny, but also masculine dominant. So I think you had the sweet, funny at first, the joking around. And then when you pulled out the Russian, she was like, oh, okay, now she's picturing this very dominant Russian dude. So I think you did well by hitting her archetype, essentially, what she likes. So I thought it was good.
Cool. Do you think there's anything I could do better or improve on?
I mean, there was a couple of times where I think you went sexual, and then you kind of made it jokey afterwards. So I wrote down something. I forget exactly what. Anyway, I'll need to look back. But you said something, and then it was like, ha, ha, ha. I think some of those times without the ha, ha, ha might add some more tension. But I mean, I'm just being picky at this point. It was pretty good.
No, that's fair. All right, so we're going to do an after show now. You girls totally don't have to stay if you got a dip. I know Clara has to eat her ribs. No worries, but we're going to do probably a 20-minute after show. Marcus, you want to stay on for that?
Yeah, I'll hang out.
Aspen, you want to stay on for the after show?
I actually gotta go. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Wow,
No need to apologize. You were here for 2.5 hours. You did great. I really appreciate you. Clara, are you staying on? Or you got to...
can I eat and watch? Or no? Is that not an
Yeah,
option?
yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, no worries. That's fine. All right, cool. Aspen, thank you so much. We appreciate you, and we'll see
Thank you
you.
for having me. It's always a good time.
Yeah, for sure. Pleasure. Take care.
Nice meeting you, Claire. Nice meeting you, Mark.
Nice meeting you. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Both these girls are so sweet.
I know,
Right.
she was so sweet. She was very intelligent.
Not to that one dude, but to be fair, he was a massive dipshit. All right, so we're doing the open panel. We're not going to go for long, guys. I want to wrap this up before it hits a 3-hour mark. So we'll do, I don't know, like another 20 minutes or something like that. All right, let's bring on Hugh. I'm sure he wants to chat.
Alex, why didn't you say what I told you to say earlier?
About what?
In the public chat, I said in the conversation when you asked her if she spoke Tagalog, I said say "Anganda mo."
Oh, I just didn't see your.
You should have said that. She would have really liked that. I promise.
Yeah, that's sweet.
What does it mean?
What
does it mean?
It doesn't mean anything.
It means you're pretty. You're beautiful.
I actually used to know a little bit of Tagalog because I had the security guard in the building I lived at who was like Filipino, and he would like I don't know, he would sometimes like teach me a few words. But that dude was also like the creepiest motherfucker ever. Like every single girl that came over would be like, your security guard makes me really uncomfortable. He asked me really personal questions. Who are you here to see? Oh, Alex, what are you guys gonna do? We're just hanging out. Are you sure you're just hanging out?
He's like, can I join?
Yeah, you're basically like almost to that level.
Yeah,
But
your security guard is the one that's kept me locked up down here. I'm still underneath your apartment complex, Alex. When are you gonna let me out?
Never.
You.
Brutal. Oh, let's bring Johnny on. He has his hand raised. What's up?
I always got my hand
Johnny.
raised. That's good.
Or say Mal.
Whoa, what's
Johnny,
up?
Johnny, are you jealous? I'm stealing your girl.
Yo, you and Marcus are trying to steal my girl. What the fuck?
No, bro. Hey, bro.
No,
we
I'll
can
steal
have a
her
four-way
with
date.
one. Okay.
Nah, J-Mac got her.
No,
You
need
guys
to-
can't
no need
steal
to
her from
fight.
J-Mac.
No, I'll steal her with one phrase.
No, because Spicoli's gonna steal J-Mac, so J-Mac is
Spicoli's gonna send a speed date J-Mac.
I didn't even watch it.
Mr. Mac,
J-Mac, dude.
I've been watching a lot of your videos. I just want to say you have a mighty penis, sir. The way you use it is just out of this world. I mean,
Magnificent.
Perfect. It's the perfect penis.
Isn't J-Mac that one guy from the Cars movie? That one Disney movie?
No, he's just a porn star. He's like a bald dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Y'all know Johnny.
What do you say, Johnny?
Check the chat.
Hey, Clara, who's the most famous person you've shot a scene with?
I don't know. Who do y'all know? I like met a lot of famous, but never shot with them just because my shoot dates are limited because of school. But I met Kenzie Ann. Do y'all know Kenzie Ann? Kenzie Reeves, No.
What about like Johnny Sins or something?
Oh, Johnny Sins. I'm seeing him this Thursday.
Oh,
shit, Johnny
really?
Sins.
Yeah, I'm
I
going to see
thought
Johnny Sins this Thursday. Mm-hmm.
He's in Miami. I thought he lived in Hawaii.
Oh, no. I'm going to LA after Oklahoma. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So, yeah. So,
What
y'all-
about Sterling Cooper?
Clara, I have a question.
Yes.
Well, Alex already asked you this, but I'm curious for my sake. Between the three guys that dated you on this panel right here, which one was your favorite? Between those three and not anyone else.
I'm going to be very
not
biased and
fun.
say Alex, of course.
Because he's Russian.
Yeah.
We got mobbed by Alex.
Alex won.
Yeah, that was pretty biased.
Brutal.
Russian is so deeply rooted in her conscience that she doesn't even think
Big
about
Russian
Black pillars take that big L, I guess. Just be
The winners
Russian.
get to shoot a
Yeah, just be Russian
shoot a
works.
video with you.
I'm not gonna lie.
The winner does.
JBR.
I mean, I thought Marcus did really well. I mean, I just got lucky that I'm Russian. Like, that's not really like something to control. Some chicks are going to be more into Aussie guys, and like that's like
Culture pill, ethnicity pill.
I thought that Greg did quite well. I thought that Johnny did quite well. I thought that Medrano really did a massive improvement. So yeah, I'll probably say those guys.
Yo, Marcus, your teases are crazy, bro. That shit was so funny. I was literally laughing watching at you dating her. It was so funny. You're like,
wait, let me clarify this comment. No one's being paid to come on the speed dates. There's no like.
That's that Larry guy again.
Did I offer you money for this?
Hound, you guys aren't getting paid?
I'm
Oh,
doing it
okay.
on
Just
my
kidding.
free time.
I'm getting paid. Okay.
I'm not. What the fuck?
W2
Maybe.
employee.
No, you were like, if you said England, I'm leaving, and I started laughing. That shit was so funny.
Oh, I'm serious. I'm serious. You,
Yeah,
you misraced me like that? It's fucked up.
That's bad.
Wait, she actually thought that you were English?
No, she's a little Aussie.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's like pretty big difference.
I know. I would have been mad too, Hugh.
Major difference.
Well, to be fair, I did think
Would've been
that you were
trouble.
English when I first met you.
Fuck you.
Oh.
Hey, Claire, I have a question for you. Actually,
Are you seducing me right
kind
now?
of a personal question, but I'm just curious. Do your parents know that you're in the adult industry, or you keep it like low key?
Yeah, I'm with them right now. They're just downstairs, been playing the casino.
Oh, damn! Because I know like people like
Where's
Filipino-
Looks for L? Where's Looks for L?
He's
He needs to get his
gone.
chips. He needs to get his chips stacked up.
I know like Filipino culture is like more conservative. Was there like an issue when you told them about it, or they were cool about it?
I didn't tell them. They found out because I came from a small town. So when one video released, it like blew up in my whole high school. Everyone I went to high school with, they told their parents told my parents, that type of thing. So they wanted to disown me, and they did for 2 weeks, and then they were like, "Okay, come back home." And I was like, "Okay."
Did they reconsider after they saw like the money and stuff, or why did they?
I guess it's like because I'm like a baby. You guys see how I am. I'm very sweet, and but they're like, we can't let our little baby be on her own. So they're like, "Oh, our baby, she's just growing up." That's how they see it. You know,
Little to her.
yeah.
That's kind of awesome.
Clara, I feel like you fit like the Asian stereotype damn near. That's so bubbly and cute and nice. You're just like so like that. I don't know how to describe it. I was just with like an Asian girl the other day, and she was like exactly like how you.
Pre-selection.
That's cute.
Asian persuasion.
I don't know what it is. It must be like the Filipino food they feed you or some shit. I don't know.
That's funny.
No, it's true. Straight up. Have you ever met a mean Asian woman? Mean Asian girl? Like, I don't think anyone has.
Yes, they're mean.
Oh.
That's why I don't hang out with them.
Yeah.
Dude, trust me.
Filipino mothers.
All Asians are mean, man. Take it from me. All white Asians are mean.
No, that's who I was hanging out with. The girl.
Actual, real, authentic Asians, like from South Korea, like all those countries, are like, I love them.
Yo, quick, I guess panel check. You think we should bring on that fucking blunt smoking dude? I mean, I find but
That's up to you guys.
You, that's the dude you stabbed at the concert, right?
Yeah, I don't know how he's still here. He got out of the hospital.
Let's do a poll. You guys think we should bring him on?
I'm voting yes.
Greg, you're the one that's supposed to put him in handcuffs.
He didn't do anything to me, so I don't give.
That's a misdemeanor.
Should I give him a baton?
You vote yes or no?
I'll bring him on. I'll put him on
Yeah,
a
go
pallet.
for it.
I don't think Clara
put him
liked
on.
him very much.
I did not like
Claire-
him.
Wait. Am I just now connected? So, Claire, you're actually a porn star?
Yeah.
That's bro. We've been talking about
No, guys. Like, I literally, we were talking about it. I thought, I don't know.
Hugh, are you
where
okay?
I don't know where I misdrew the conclusion, but this whole time I don't know.
You're
Okay,
like,
dope.
Should we bring him on or no?
yeah, just
Yeah,
bring
go
him
for
on.
it.
Fuck it, I guess.
Yo,
You
Clara,
can put him in check.
Content for the last 10 minutes.
I have a
That's
question for you, Clara.
All right, let's bring him on for like. Go ahead.
Yo,
my
I was just
laptop's die.
I was just wondering, like, if you've ever had a boyfriend who didn't do porn or OnlyFans or anything, and you like did a video with him and actually posted it, type shit. Have you ever done that?
I wish.
Fuck, I feel like that would be me because I've never
Needs to
actually.
get on top of that.
Yeah, I
Well,
wish.
let's bring him on for like 5 minutes, but if he gets super annoying, we'll kick him off.
I would definitely do a sex.
That was a
You guys are
mistake
talking-
looking up.
You guys
Looking
are
up
talking
Clara.
about me the whole time.
Yes.
I'm annoying. Wow.
You are like probably top 3 most annoying people that does these speed dates. Yeah.
Who's number one? Who would you say is number one?
Fuck, it's hard to tell because there's. I don't know.
Why does he look like Malik from this angle?
Okay, buddy. Nah, okay.
Bro, look at the hair too.
Yo, this guy is the biggest hater. This guy right here, he hates you so much.
I'm a hater, but my name ain't Bill. You feel me? No,
Man.
no one gets that joke.
Hey, can I get my rate?
Oh my god, you guys are shit. You guys suck.
Wait, hold on, because I didn't get to rate my date. Because like everybody gets to rate, and I didn't even get to rate. So I say it was a 10.
There's
I
no
say it was a
need
good
for
10.
okay.
Aspen did pretty good, and Clara did pretty good.
But both
even though they both denied me, even though they both said they won't date me.
Oh.
Yo, do you actually have a SoundCloud? Like dead ass?
I'm listening to
Do I have a what?
It's
You
just
have a
lighter-
SoundCloud?
It's
Like
just
deadass?
lighter sounds and
Both.
smoke inhaling.
No, it's not bad.
No, like didn't it says SoundCloud?
I have a song about
trying to
Hugh
get there.
Jasso. It's called "You're My Favorite Hoe."
Oh, for real? I'm about
Yeah.
to listen to
You're
this.
My
He's
Favorite
crushing
Hoe.
Chad Struck. Chad
It's
Struck.
about Hugh Jasso. I made it just for him.
Go
Thank you,
go to
baby. I'm
sing
gonna
them
listen
right
to
now.
it.
Serenade Hugh.
No.
Well, my question is like, why do all the cringe shit? Like, why not just like do a normal speed date?
What do you say?
Why do all the cringe shit? Why not just do like a normal speed date?
I did do a normal speed date, Alex. Come on, man.
Fuck.
No, sir.
No, I don't
We
believe
need Max to hop on a speed date.
You're my
he's
favorite.
not cringe,
hoe.
but he's well. Actually, then again, I plead the fifth.
Yo,
What's up, everybody?
What's up?
Hey,
Yo,
what's going on?
Bro, this sounds like The Weeknd, bro.
It sounds like a.
Oh, you
Bro,
listening
you
to it?
literally,
Sounds
you
like-
literally
That's what it
took The
sounds like.
Weeknd
Oh,
It
sample.
sounds like "You're My Favorite Hoe." That's what it sounds like.
Or no, it's After Dark by Mr. Kitty. Whoops. Yeah.
Nope,
You
it's,
took that
it's,
sample.
that's a good
me.
song.
It's me making a song about you. You're my favorite hoe. That's what it is.
Well, I enjoy the song. If it wasn't copywritten.
Well, doesn't matter. I made the song already. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter.
Okay. I have to leave now. Goodbye.
All right, Clara. Thanks for coming on. We'll see you.
It was nice meeting y'all. Bye.
There's too
Take
many
care.
guys
You too.
here.
Take care.
She hasn't
Tell
tried
J-Mac
that
I
many
said
guys
hi.
before.
Good job, Mr. SoundCloud.
Yeah, he scared her away.
I was gonna ask her about Sterling Cooper, but I was like, "Fuck, I forgot."
Damn. It's my girl. She went away. Yo,
Sterling
Marcus.
Cooper maxing.
Yeah, Johnny.
I'm gonna watch your. I'm not trying to like simp out, but your like teasing was crazy good. I have not seen some shit like that before, to be honest. It
That's
seems
just
so good. Like, I don't know if you can relate to this at all, but since I learned game, my flirting sometimes comes off as like not normal, or like my teases, just because like it's not like learned through social interactions. It's learned through like dating coaches online, and like it's very rare. It's very rare that happens, but like the way you were doing it was so clean. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It was like, it was making me laugh as a viewer. Like,
Oh, cheers,
I feel
bro.
like that's
Appreciate that.
the best way to flirt. I don't know.
Well, what the fuck? Where's my compliment?
Yo, Alex, you know I fuck with you, Alex. Like, jeez. I fuck with your text game so heavily. Like,
yeah.
The line you told me to use the other day, I used on, like, my date.
What was the line I told you to use?
It was some girl.
It's a white powdery substance.
I'm trying to remember.
Oh,
It was like, have you ever been to Indiana? She was like, no, never had a reason to. I was like, well, now you have
Crack
a
or
reason.
cocaine?
Oh yeah, that was smooth, Johnny.
Oh, I think I know what he said. He said, "Take my small hand."
Take my small hand.
W. I wonder how Ganstar is gonna cope with the Alex W. He's probably gonna make another video.
He said, "Take my strong hand." No, this is my strong hand. This is so.
The girl was a paid actress. The whole thing was fake. That type of thing.
Playing with fire, the final burial, or what the fuck was
Playing
that
with
title?
halos.
some stupid shit.
It's creative.
Oh my god.
Hey, Marcus.
Oh, Johnny, did
you
you
know-
smash the girl?
Did I smash which girl?
He was talking. He was referencing
I guess
the
when you
date
texted
from
the Dom wants to
literally
know, did you
earlier,
smash?
Greg.
No, I didn't smash that girl that I used the text line on, but I smashed this Asian chick like yesterday. She was half Asian, half
Asian
white.
persuasion.
She had a fat ass, bro. But I was gonna ask.
Really?
Yeah, it was amazing.
Bro, okay. I need your
Love
guys'
Asian
opinion
girls.
on this panel because I think this is bullshit. What's going on? So when I actually did go to some concerts last weekend, so I
I
bought
know
an
what concert you went to.
I
Taylor
bought an
Swift. Taylor
Airbnb,
Swift.
bro. No,
Who was it? What was the
I bought
concert?
an
Which
I bought an
concert?
Airbnb, and mind you, I didn't get into it until like 7 p.m. and I had to leave at 11 in the morning the next day, so it was less than 24 hours, and I dropped 150 on it, fucking ridiculous amount. And I only told the guy that it was gonna be me staying there, but there might be someone else, in case I like brought someone back. And I did. And dude had a security camera in the front door, so he knew that I had someone with me that night. Then the next day, when I leave, he requested $100 extra from me, saying that an extra person was not accounted for. Please pay me $100 for the extra costs for having two people in the Airbnb. I'm like, dude, what? Should I pay it? Do I have to? Can I
Did
like
you sign a
put up?
contract?
No, I didn't sign a contract. I already
Okay,
paid
then
him for the
tell him to fuck off.
Airbnb.
Tell him you get the Chad discount. Tell him to fuck
He
off.
said if I don't, that he'll involve Airbnb, whatever that
yeah,
fucking means.
How many girls you had over?
Just say you're
How many
gonna
girls
lawyer
you had
up.
over?
Tell him you're gonna get a lawyer. Be like, "What's up?" Like,
Oh no, don't say that either. 'Cause no one's gonna get a lawyer of
Bro,
$100.
no. This is the thing because I think he was upset about it because I paid an individual fee and then someone slept with me that night. But I think if I like just am nice about it, like, hey man, sorry, like I'm strapped for cash after the concert and my tire blew out that same morning, and I was just having some fun that night. Maybe he'll let it slide. I don't know. Maybe he's just a prick. Who knows?
I would just say,
Yeah.
like, hey man, if you're gonna keep pressing this, I'm gonna give you 1 star. So chill out.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like that he can pull some shady shit with Airbnb.
How many girls you had the Airbnb, Tony?
Just one, bro. It wasn't like
One
fucking
girl.
the
What's her
entirety
name?
of the
Was
university.
that the
no.
owner? The owner was trying to cuff you.
What was her name?
Nah.
No, I
You
mean not
dropped
literally, but like
150
you know
for
what I
one
mean,
girl.
like trying to like.
Oh, he might have been. I don't know.
How much is it per night? You said it's 100 per night.
I paid 150 for one fucking night, bro.
What a dude. You paid 150 one night with a dude.
That's weird. Yeah, I don't know. I've never gotten like an Airbnb, but like I don't know. I know
It wasn't even a
hotels
big
do
one either,
sometimes.
bro. This shit was BS, man.
Yeah, Hugh, I've had this before
That sucks.
where we literally had the owner waiting on the
Was it a
front,
big one,
and
you
when we
said?
went to pull, he was telling us like you can't take anyone inside. Like it was
Dude.
literally cock blocking out the front. So now all I do is I add like an extra guest. Almost all Airbnbs don't charge you extra, unless places like Bali might, but you just put an extra person there to cover for yourself. But yeah, in this case, do what Alex said. Just be like, look, I've never had a problem with any of this before. I just had a friend over for a drink. There's nothing written in the description that I couldn't have visitors. Look, I've given 5 stars to everyone, and it's always been a great experience. Like, I don't want to be any like problems with communication with this one.
Right.
Hopefully
Yeah,
it's
that
just-
makes sense.
Go with that. Keep it more like low
Yeah.
key. All right, guys. I do want to wrap up. It's around almost 3
sure.
hours. Unless someone has something they really want to talk about.
That's fine.
Yeah, go ahead, Johnny.
I just had a question for Marcus. What's the majority of your lays? Like, do they come from like online or in person?
Night game.
Night game.
Night game is probably like 90%, I'd say.
Holy shit, that's so much.
Yeah.
I have a question for Marcus.
Damn.
Marcus, why are you so perfect?
I was waiting for you to be like, but how many were off Bumble? So I thought you were gonna hit me with that one. But yeah, mostly not good.
Wow. Damn. Wait, Marcus, what's your lay count if you know? I'm just
Bro,
curious.
I got no idea. For the last couple of years, I've just been
Look
saying
approximate, over 500?
because- yeah,
I got you. Okay,
because we
gotcha.
did 1 year we
I just
counted and it
figured.
was over
No
100,
way.
and
That is a
so
lie.
yeah, I don't know. It's
Well, he slayed, so like, I was just curious. I got you.
What was the one where you counted? How many did you get that year?
I think it was like 120.
Oh
Like that.
shit, bro! I got.
Oh
40
shit!
here.
Down.
That's crazy.
You got
bro.
me beat.
Yeah.
Too.
But that was
Nice.
like actively gaming. Like this year, my lay count, I'll need to go through and count, but it would be a lot lower than the other years. I just haven't been going out and haven't been using Tinder. I've just been working. So, yeah.
Hmm.
But
Damn.
Cool.
That's impressive. Yeah.
All right, awesome. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. This was a fun round of speed dating. I think there's a lot of value here. Yeah. Also, we're going to be back, I think, tomorrow with a open panel, and we might do something. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. Also, we're going to be doing a free webinar this Thursday. We're going to be breaking down lay reports, and like evaluating people's profiles, doing Q&A. It's going to be much more intimate. So check
Johnny,
that out.
you got to put the finger up.
The link is in the community tab. Also, make sure you check out Ultimate Man Project. They have a lot of dope content. But yeah, appreciate you all. Have a good night, everybody. Take it easy.
Cheers, man.
Bye, babes.